Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. How are we all doing today? I'm still slowly setting up. I am behind. I was working on some editing right before this, but now I'm getting into streamer, gamer, performer mode. You guys know how it is. How's everyone chilling today on this beautiful Friday? I say beautiful as if I've gone outside. I have not and currently have no intention of going outside. I'm the only one here. I don't know if anyone. I think you're the only one here right now. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised because everyone's saying that like notifications aren't going out. I should probably make a Discord post real quick. Maybe I should do part of my job. I'm Broken Chains. Hey, welcome back. Amber and you to say hello. How you doing? Welcome. Hell yeah. How have you guys been? It's been a hot minute. Hold on, I'm posting that the stream is on right now before I forget. Streaming right now. Not tight now, oh my god. Right now, let's go gamers. Man. Hold on, Control C, Control Shift V. Boom. Hold on a second. Just thinking about y'all yesterday. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been thinking too, like, man, I haven't seen him. Okay, so far, hope we are doing well. Trying to. Oh, no, I get that. You did get a notification. Ooh. Oh, hold on for a second. I gotta put the here. Nix, how you doing? Welcome. There we go. Broken Shades, thank you for the prime. Oh my gosh. All right, we're getting in here. We're getting in here. Hold on. Hi. All right, let me close out Discord. What is it? Raisin bug. Oh. Fox and Thigh High Socks posted in the Discord a cinnamon roll, and I was looking at it like, there's nothing wrong with this. And thank you to Alicia for zooming in on the bug. It's just a normal fucking cinnamon roll. Looks good. Why are you shoving a perfectly good cinnamon roll in my face when I don't have a cinnamon roll in my hand right now? I'm jealous. So sweet, yeah. Alive, not sure about living though. That's fair. Follow us on Tuesday. Loved it. My complaints with the cinema experience. Yeah, that was my complaint too. Everyone, I'm glad that that's the main complaint I'm seeing in like personal circles and also all my corners of the internet. Is just everyone hated the fucking theater experience. Other than that, I love that movie. I really can't wait for it to come out on what's it called? TV. Into the prime, like what is it? So I can actually buy it. I'm gonna fucking buy it, dude. I spent $20 on that movie. Yeah, ripped in the raisin bug. Fly high, dude. In the arms of the motherfucking angel. While we're here, before I forget, let me actually set up TikTok real quick. Because I forgot that we're supposed to dual stream. 30 minutes to an hour, dude's got taking out phone full brightness, flashlight on. He was clearing his throat loudly. Jeez Louise. Dude, that's basically what happened in our road too. There was some guy at least like putting their like on their phone. I think there was a flashlight, yeah. I was hoping that the 217 would have a deeper meaning. I know a lot of people have talked about like maybe it's a reference to like The Shining. But other than that, I haven't really seen anyone talk about it. Speaking of real quick, I didn't realize this until like 2 days ago. Someone, and it wasn't really a complaint about us, someone was surprised that we didn't talk about the like the school shooting aspects of the movie. That being said, I think both, I think we mentioned it a little bit, but also I think the alcohol is like the bigger like theme towards the end of it. Some kind of like, I get it, but I think that's the thing that Sarah and I kind of attached to. Here with my chatting on and off, I do volunteer transcription work. Oh, dude, hell yeah. Chatting between pages, that's fair. I'd make it a 12-14 Dave San. Oh, I feel ya. Or even like 2-14, and that's like, well, that's actually only 10 hours behind. Yeah, we are Stardew today, don't worry, it is there. I like our Stardew today as opposed to are you Stardew today. Honestly, our Stardew today. Our Stardew day. There we go. That's how we do it. Only see silly movies. That's fair. Superman Minecraft and Midnight New Year show of Nosferatu. Was Minecraft, were you one of the people that talked about the chicken jockey? Did you have that experience? I don't remember. And I got a puppy. Oh, Tinkerbell, congrats on the Chiweenie pup. Oh, that's cute. Hell yeah, congrats on the new puppy. That's nice. Yes, you did? Okay, cool, great. Most Reddit comment section ever, r/truths. Oh, God. You can't bring this to me right before we record. I gotta do Am I the Assholes? That's what the... that's where the money is. I can't go into a r/truths. How many people? 41. Take your age, that's your age. That's so fucking true, dude. Our lives is having fun. Our troops arguing whether or not the 10,284,828th political post is truth. Yeah, okay, I can kind of see where this is going. Starting to take my kid to movies because he's 4 now. Oh, best intro to the movie theater was Minecraft movie. That's fair. Honestly, that is the good first movie. Mine was I don't remember, actually. I think it was Toy Story 2, and then it was, like, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. So, you know, land of contrasts there. Hold on. Anti-meme would like to have a word. Alright, okay, you know what? We're gonna come back to truths. Maybe that'll be something we look at later. Oh, man. Alright, real quick. I know it's early, but... Alright. Alright, I am gonna pull up the game. Are we gonna play it? I don't know, maybe we'll just keep it on the fucking loading screen the rest of the day. And the goddamn grift continues. Alright, let me close out of this real quick. Okay, cool, I can actually see everything now. Transformers, we had to leave halfway through because I broke down when Optimus Prime died. Dude, that's what I'm talking. Dude, that's the real... At least someone had an emotional connection to that movie. I don't even remember that movie off the top of my head. Jesus, man. I'm trying to think of... was that the first one? Was the first Transformers the one where Optimus died? Because I don't remember. And we're not opening the door to talking about it on the show. I'm gonna start there. This is like 5 or 6, fair. I had to log out when Mark Wahlberg pulled out its legal card. Which one? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Because I know that... Which one was that one? That was like the 4th one, right? What was the It's Legal card? I don't even fucking remember this one. That could also mean so many different things when it comes to Mark Wahlberg. What thing would he say is legal? A laminated Romeo and Juliet lard card. Alright, that's wild. You know, it's shocking but not surprising. I don't know how to describe it. That does seem like something that a Mark Wahlberg person or character would do. Lunch break doing deep dive on the Portland Polycule cult. I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to explain to me what this cult is. Yeah, my stream keeps pausing every few minutes. What the fuck? Hopefully, let me see if on my end it's not saying it's dropping any frames, but also who knows. I will say it's saying that my average stream bitrate is too high. That's the opposite problem that I feel like I've ever had when it comes to streaming. Hold on a second. Hold on. Twitch bitrate too high. Minus AI, because I know it's gonna say some bullshit. Simply using a higher bitrate does not necessarily mean better quality. Adhere to a maximum of 6,000. Oh, because it's just over 6,000? Is that a like, I thought that was okay. That was chill. I thought... Dude. Odd 8 Hawaiian community thing? I have not heard of that either. How many cults are there right now? Because I feel like I've heard of like 7 in the past couple weeks. Not even like more recent ones, just I feel like it's in the conscious of everybody. Like everyone's talking about it. I have no clue. I'm late. Do we talk about the Pulse crosswalk? No, we haven't. That has also happened this week. Good to know that, you know, in my hometown. Dude, the fact that fucking Buddy Dwyer didn't even know about it and just Florida Department of Transportation just went ahead and did it. I mean, they already had to, like, it was one thing when they decided to, like, not allow us to use, like, the rainbow colors on our bridges and force everyone to use the, blue Lower resolution, that might help. What is it? We have to use the red, white, and blue now on all our goddamn bridges, and it's always kind of annoying whenever I have to drive downtown Orlando. So I'm like, that doesn't look right to me. It's garbage. Good to know they're just completely destroying any remnant of the idea that Orlando is you know, an important part of, like, God, the LGBTQ community is a large part of Orlando. Good to know we're just, like, paving it over. Ah, man. Lowest quality at the highest price, shaking my head. Yeah, and that's why you guys got a Prime right now. You guys can use that sub. Use that goddamn sub. Portland one, am I the asshole post where someone was basically like, am I the asshole for asking my roommate to contribute more to the household? Into this house of a 10 people, 8 permanent, 2 came and went, 6 polycule, 12 cats and dogs, not paying rent. Crazy. Okay, hold on. Only 2 have a job and only 2 have a car. It's so unhinged I can't do it justice. At one point, the dog died and they all 10 got matching Trask suits for the funeral. So is anyone, like, calling the cops on them or what? Can we call social services for them? I feel like that's the move right now. You know, it's one thing to say everything you said, but, like, the 10 matching tracksuits is the part where it's like, so you're in a cult. I don't know why. I don't know why it's the tracksuit specifically, but it is the tracksuits is the thing that I think elevates it from just a bunch of wacky people chilling. Black tracksuits. Even, you know, hold on. Now I'm gonna look this up. God damn it. Portland polycule cults tracksuits. God damn it. Hold on. ChatGPT, is there photo proof of this? Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Photo proof is a Heaven's Gate. Yeah, Heaven's Gate is definitely the thing. Strange Eons did a video about it. Oh, about blew up during the social media boom and made buttloads of money, moved to Hawaiian rainforest and made blog posts about come down and help me cultivate this area. No research, shot animals with BB guns, paid people a few hundred a week for full manual labor, didn't have any plans. Jesus Christ. Strange Eons did a video, I'll probably watch it. Sarah and I watch Strange Eons sometimes. Good shit. Do Sylvester's funeral? I have no Sylvester funeral. Hold on. Heaven's Gate is the thing. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. I'm getting sidetracked. Oh, Strange Eons also did a video about that one. Okay. God damn. Maybe the real Portland polycule cult was the friends we made along the way. All right, Tumblr, you can calm the fuck down. All right, we're moving on. Speaking of ChatGPT, South Park this week was about it. Yeah, no, I did see that. I saw the new South Park. I'm still enjoying this week's, the current South Park season. That being said, I feel like this episode was okay. Wasn't as good as the first 2, but I do think, you know, I'll give it some time to think about it. You know what I mean? I will say the ChatGPT parts were funny, and the tech-ritty. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay, hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that episode, yeah. Filler episode a little. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Which is weird, because I remember one time hearing in an interview with them about their creative process, like, usually around the 3rd episode is when they say they're finally back in their groove for a new season. And now that the 3rd was, like, kind of just a filler, it's like, eh. Cool. I will say, rip Towley, though, am I right, guys? Not a spoiler, he's not dead, but... Ah, Jesus, poor Towley indeed, yeah. Hold on, real quick. Let's at least pretend we're gaming here. Hold on. Was this literally the last one we've done? Wow. I haven't played Stardew in fucking weeks. So I'm gonna be a bit... Guys, I might be a bit unproductive today when it comes to Stardew Valley. Just a warning. Spoiler. Yeah. Raggy. God. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Crowd. Comma. Control, and then you put that Control V in there, and then you fucking pin it. Hold on, and then you manually unpin at the end of the stream. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. The people in Hawaii who didn't even pay, just fed them and housed them. They had to apply to be paid, then straight up brutally murdered a wild pig they were raising. Jesus. Oof. All right. All right. Yeah. Before we go down the cult road, I'm gonna take a quick left. A quick left turn before we devolve into Chatting about Colts. God damn, dude. Hold on. What's the deal with them? All right, moving on. I miss this. I do miss these moments. That being said, I don't know if I have Crowd Control Pro right now. Genuinely. How about them Jets? How about them Lakers, you know? I do not, because fucking, what is it? Earlier this month, like, I think I got charged on, like, the 1st or something, and I didn't have money in the account, and then, like, I got an email that was like, so sorry to see you go. Oh, I do? Oh, hold on a second. Did they just charge me without telling me? That's awesome. No notes. I know it's only like $8, but it did say we're sorry to see you go. And I don't actually know why. If I still have it. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I just gotta give my lovely wife a gift right now. Just your color, I know it, yeah. Hold on, and moving. This is a baseball team. We're saying the St. Louis Cardinals person. I haven't really, I don't know why baseball is the one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, hi, so have a great day as well. Take it easy. We'll try again later. Yeah. Amber says Yankees. I feel like it is, okay, real quick. Real talk real quick. Is Yankees always a safe choice to say that you're like a fan of if you don't watch baseball? Because I feel like that's what I'm gonna say. Or if you're a contrarian, do you want to say like Red Sox when everyone else says Yankees? What's the current state? You're from New York, yes. Okay, one of broken chains, yeah. White Sox specifically because I think they have the longest losing streak. You know, you gotta like an underdog. I think that's fair because one day, like, you're gonna. Dude, one day that parlay is gonna go fucking crazy, dude. White Sox winning, and that's the only part of the parlay, so you like actually earn money back. Sports betting, am I right, guys? I will say, there's, you know, this is the horrible part of having an addictive personality, is every time I see people talk about the horrors of like sports gambling, there's a part of my brain that's like, I mean, yeah, if I just don't go overboard with it, I could probably make some fucking money. I can probably make this work. I've seen how fantasy sports work. All right, I think we're good. Secret friend George. Oh fuck, do I got leaks on me? Ah shit. Oh fuck, do I got leaks? Yeah, we do. All right, we're good. We should advertise exclusively to children. You gotta hook them while they're young. Do you guys ever think about just kid beer? The whitest kids you know sketch, kid beer. I think about that sketch like once a month. Dude, embryonic beer. They'll be surrounded in beer. What is that? Oh, it's a whole new universe. It's too good of an idea. Yeah, you can sports bet, but like ask gambling, it's rigged, so good luck. Alright, god damn it. I will say, I know that they also just don't pay out people who win. Which is really cool and fun. I really like deregulated gambling. You know what I mean? It's good shit. And you know, like the rest of us, yeah, same. The Brent family are huge baseball people. Have quite literally seen all-out brawls of Cardinals versus Cub fans. Jeez Louise. Alcohol rebate, Nathan, for the episode. Oh yeah, where you just... Dude, yeah, we can sell alcohol to teens, but they just have to wait for it. That's good. That's a good one, man. Honestly, that's an investment, man. Alcohol's gonna go up in price. You get it at a good price now, fucking wait 10 years. Free alcohol. Everyone else is paying $10 a bottle like a schmuck. You got it at fucking $3. When the inflation goes crazy, you're gonna be good, man. You're gonna be fucking... You're gonna be chilling. As you drink your way to oblivion. Alright, okay. Do this. And do this. And do this. And do that. And what other bullshit do I got on me? Yeah, let's put it all in there. Fuck it. One guy did come back, but he didn't have his tag. That's awesome. Is there an honor system? Do you have to like pull up the receipt? Was that the one? Was the alcohol guy? First of all, Emmy, keeping me on my toes. Thank you. Second of all, was that also the guy that drank his son's piss or something, or grandson's piss? One of them. Not one isn't like necessarily more gross than the other one, but one of them is. I think it would have been funny if Nelson said like, "Sorry, I can't." Oh man. God, I gotta rewatch Nathan for You. As much as I like the rehearsal, I gotta remember the roots, you know? They have a whole section in the casinos now that look like theaters, giant screens, lounges, and live sports betting. Like, yikes, Jesus. Yeah, I'm willing to bet in Vegas. That's gonna be hard. to escape from. That was the gas on rebate. Ah, the gas on rebate, but I had to hike it up the mountain. Gotcha. So that now I'm remembering. A lot of rebate ideas. I can't believe they kept recycling ideas on that show. It's not my misunderstanding that's the problem, it's everyone else's problem. Hold on, real quick. Was they buy it young, come back when they're 21? Yes, gotcha, okay. I didn't know if that was the guy, like the same guy that had it, you know what I mean? Like running the convenience store. I did get confused though, so I understand the, excuse me, confusion on my part. Trisha Paytas was in an episode? Oh yeah, she was, wasn't she? There was like a time in like mid 2010s Comedy Central shows where like there was a not zero chance that like for one episode you see Trisha Paytas, and it didn't really matter what show. It was just Trisha Paytas just had a chance of showing up, which honestly probably means that like she had a fucking hardworking agent just like trying to get as much as possible. And honestly, I respect that. I respect the hustle. I respect the grind of being an actor. Trying to make it big in Hollywood, you know? Also loves Israel. So, yeah, well, that's why I'm always saying the grind I enjoy. It's the everything else that we gotta talk about. With Sir Babies, also, we do have a safe word chat because Josh bullying was getting out of control. That is true. That's how... Also, were they around? Unbroken Chains, were you around for the big part of the Josh bullying saga? I don't recall. But also, I feel like the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I've been streaming for like 11 months straight. Who fucking knows what has happened when and where? Agent Free Trisha was constantly auditioning for stuff. All right, well, then see a little bit more respectful. You know, you gotta have the Bill Murray. You just have a phone number people call up. You know. Fair enough. All right, that being said, it's everything else's problem. Gambling with my friend's grandpa, who's very wealthy and very much a gambling addict. He gave me a $100 bill to go crazy with, and I'd walk around for an hour, 20 on slots and some nachos, then come back and tell me I lost all my money. Give me another 100 moral, absolutely not, but I did walk out 200 richer. Dude, hell yeah. I mean, if you didn't spend the money at the casino, it would have been spent at the casino by your grandpa. Listen, unethical life hacks are life hacks. That's the part of the equation no one talks about, is that it still does help you. Regardless of consequence. Oh, Sarah, we said hi, and Amber has gone to prison for killing Timmy. Gotcha, I'll tell Sarah that you say hi. You know, no longer play Sims or Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, we've reached the point where if I play those games, I don't want to stream. That is genuinely where it ended up. But now I play this game and chill out and just kind of vibe. And we just talk about random things and pretend to game. So in other words, not much has changed. Unethical life hack redacted so it wouldn't be directly on a list. Yeah, you have to meet under the bridge to give out life hacks. You gotta like we meet under the Brooklyn Bridge and the password is 6 Semper Tyrannis. Do you guys know what's illegal to say? Alright, moving on. You guys know what's up. Before he would spend like 5K at the casino. I was being moral by only... Yeah, doing it once or twice. Yeah, you could have gone harder. Which, you know, one person's moral is another person's skill issue. I think is what I've learned in my 5+ years of doing this shit full time. Yeah. Answer these riddles 3. One tells the actual life hack. The other one doesn't tell a life hack. How do you install Windows onto a computer? You fucking break the computer. All right, I'm gonna trust the other guy in this one. But we are glad we were there for some of it. Okay, that's fair. You had to be there. You had to be there. You know, real quick, Halloween Horror Nights is starting next week, I believe. Can we talk about... I think I've already complained about this somewhere. I don't remember if it was only in the Patreon exclusive that I need to edit, or if it was from on the podcast, or if it was on stream last week. But I am kind of getting annoyed more and more every week where it's just going to be Terrifier, like, the entire fucking thing. Like, I know it's only one haunted house, technically, right? That being said, they're like, oh, we're going to have, like, 20 Art the Clowns running around. And I'm like, can you fucking not? The thing that pisses me off about it, honestly, more than anything else, is more or less the, like, oh, we're gonna do The Walking Dead again. We're gonna run that shit into the ground for 10 fucking years straight. It was in the pod this week. Okay, got it. God, dude, the director saying that horror doesn't have to mean anything. I think that's really funny. I think I can do a 5-minute set on this. I think it's really funny to say that horror doesn't mean anything. Because that means all the shit that you're doing in that movie, we have to interpret as you doing for funsies. Like, why? Like, I don't want to be in the writer's room where it's like, hey, you know, it'd be really cool if we just, like, scalped a woman. Why do you want to do that? I don't know, I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling that today, you know what I mean? And I remember that, too, because there's photos coming out of, like, the haunted house, and they have that scene in the fucking movie. Or, not in the movie, but in the fucking, what is it called? In the haunted house, they have that scene in the haunted house. And I was like, you don't need to do this. It's okay. We can move on. I am saying it doesn't mean something that means something. I know, right? He's a fucking dumbass. Oh, God. Honestly, I love the idea of, like, you do something and people are like, so what does it mean? And you didn't think about it, so you just have to be like, fucking, why do you care? That's my both like horror. My type is Nosferatu. Hereditary, Midsummer, his type is Terrifier. Why? It's funny to see tits flying and a goofy clown ripping people up. I get it in a way, but it's not for me. You know, honestly, let me just make sure real quick this isn't Sarah. Hold on, my phone's ringing. It is not Sarah. All right, we can move on. Yeah, no, I'm not a gory person. I say as I say I enjoyed. Not Weapons isn't really that horrifying, gory in that way. But, like, the horror is very much the, what the fuck is it? I also enjoy slow burn psychological shit. That kind of devolves into madness. I enjoy that. Okay, thank you for the I'm new here. I did not know there was an I'm new here emote in TikTok. Hell yeah. That's good to know. Good to know we can announce ourselves as new. I like that that's there. It's like a paid version of doing what the fuck is it? First time chatter. I like that. I like that we have to paywall the idea of announcing that you're new here. Lol just found it. Hell yeah. Every type of horror is psychological horror. Yeah, exactly. So that's why Josh streams slow burn psychological. Yeah, every week we do a 4-hour podcast. It is a psychological horror. That I think some people interpret as comedy, and I don't understand that personally. Got this from a hype train? Ooh. Frog Ponder. I like that. I don't know if I claimed the hype train from last week. I assume I still got it, but I didn't hit the button. I was too busy fucking yapping. My part is you're now here. That is fair. Listen, you can also lie. That's the other thing. You can pay to lie to say that you're new here as well. I like that. Psych horror podcast disguised as a red podcast. That is true. Yeah. Gothic horror? Okay. Gothic horror I can understand becoming a new favorite. We have not really done shit today. I feel like I had plans 3 weeks ago and I just don't remember what the fuck they are. Hype train is the Gritty Goose. Hell yeah. Dude, I heard a fucking ding and I thought of weapons for a second, and I think Sarah just made like pizza rolls. I think is what just happened in my fucking ear right now. Or I need to start freaking out. I need to barricade all the doors real quick. A few pics of videos on a new... Oh, hell yeah, I gotta check it out. Have you been playing any Baldur's Gate 3? I have not been playing Baldur's Gate 3. Also, hold on, sorry if I've missed any of it. I have not really been playing Baldur's Gate 3 only because what is it? I will say, I think my Baldur's Gate 3 itch is satisfied by just playing regular D&D with a group of people every Sunday. And I think that's enough for me to be like, I'm good. More analog horror stuff I think we can have. Yeah, Shrink-a-Dink. I haven't seen a Skinamarink, Shrink, whatever it's called. I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard good things about it. And by good things, I mean people were mixed on it. But I feel like since I enjoy shit like that, I can do it. Whole gang's been playing Baldur's Gate 3, me and like 3 other people. Oh, hell yeah. Where is Sarah? Sarah is not here right now. Skinamarink. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, so that's the movie. Sarah's eating probably pizza rolls because that's the only thing I can think of that we currently have in the house that is air fryerable. You never catch her. I mean, she's here every once in a blue moon. You know, it's a surprise every time. One day you'll see. That's why we do the podcast, so that way there's at least like recorded history of Sarah existing. But yeah, I will say the only game games I've been playing recently. I played Helldivers for like a week straight, and then I just fucking dropped off the face of the earth with that. Peak was fun. Sarah and I played Peak once in the past couple weeks off stream. Or did you stream right here? Yeah. Fucking what the fuck is it? There's a new game called like Stonks 9800 or something like that. Very much discounty. I tried the discounty demo, I think, if that's the one I'm thinking it is. And I get the appeal, but it's just not for me when it comes to like simulation type games. Yeah, this is the one. I wasn't really into it for some reason, but I feel like I see the thing. What games do you like to play, and what games are what are not games you both like? What am I thinking? Have we done the dailies, or are those nighttime? Oh, we haven't done the fucking dailies, dude. Oh shit, we haven't done our dude. We got. Oh, I forgot to do the cookie thing. And the game is same. Yeah, it's like brand new, but I think just being the bad guy. Oh, okay, fair. BC, you don't have to choose to be a good. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we haven't done our dailies yet, but I wonder if that's gonna be a thing I do after the stream. But yeah, year 4 probably. I don't fucking remember. It's either year 4 or 3, and I'm gonna be so real with you. Don't recall. And Twitch crashed. I think that was a sign. God damn it. Twitch is really being like, you don't fucking earn money today, Josh. No. I say the one thing. I'm glad that you're proud, by the way, over there on TikTok. Happy. I'm trying to think of game. What is it? Not really, now that I think about it. I'm trying to think of, I do want to play Battlefield when it comes out, because I enjoyed playing the open beta for it. Sarah and I watched the COD reveal trailer, and like, it looks fine. But then the corporate speak that they did during the fucking the press conference or whatever fucking commercial it was that was disguised as a convention, like I got annoyed with it, and I'm honestly kind of just like, fuck it, man. What are you doing over here, by the way? Heading out to the water. Oh, dude, fucking bombs. I don't know why that feels threatening to get a bomb from your wife. I don't know why. Anyway, I don't know, but I think Battlefield when it comes out will be fun. What other fucking games? I've been playing again Lo-Fi City Sessions productivity tool. Because most of the time I haven't been like really working. What is it? I've just been working on an edit for someone else. So I put on the Lo-Fi gaming thing. So I've just been racking up hours in it. Let me see. Library real quick. Total of 101 hours. Last 2 weeks, 27.9 hours of Spirit City Lo-Fi sessions. I'm gonna play mine. Oh, hell yeah. I hope you, and I can't remember their name. Have a great day. Thank you. Yeah, she'll do. Thank you very much. Dreamlight Valley has me in, so does Animal Crossing still. Animal Crossing one day I'll go back to. But not today. Not today. But yeah, Sarah's, I'll tell Sarah you said a good day. I won't tell one, but there will be signs buying the $500 option and crowd control and pummeling Josh. Yeah. Dude, guy that doesn't tell anyone that they won the lottery but just gives money to Twitch streamers. That's the fucking move. And I'm only saying that because I myself am a Twitch streamer. I get the benefits of that reward. Also, yeah, you guys see that Sarah's playing Farming Simulator? I didn't realize that was up for that long. Whoops. But yeah, probably, honestly, trading card, Sarah's been enjoying that one too. I played a little bit of that recently as well. What else is there? Hold on. This game's not running, right? That's the whole thing I was trying to do here. eShop Tycoon demo. That seems like it's gonna be fun when it releases in 2 months or something like that. Leaf Blower Revolution, which I haven't gotten the dailies yet recently. Hold on a second. Get up to GTA dollars 2 million in the GTA Online end of summer GTA dollar giveaway. Hold on a minute. This is where what I should be fucking playing. Instead of spending $500 to get a bunch of in-game currency, I could just spend 25 hours a day doing a bunch of bullshit in Grand Theft Auto. Inscription looks like something. I think I've heard of Inscription. I don't remember if I've looked at it and I was like, I'm not sure if that's my vibe. But I'm willing to bet I probably haven't. Let me see. Oh, you know, this might be roguelike deck building game. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you clocked me. Yeah, all right. That's fair. That's, you know, I get why you think I would like that, because I do enjoy those types of games. Thank you. Yeah, finger guns. Thank you. Thank you. Tamagotchi. The game, but it's forever away. When is that supposed to come out? Because I know wasn't there like one or two that have come out already of those, like the Tamagotchi. Oh no, it was at the Nintendo Direct. I remember. Okay, that's why it's in recent memory. Wasn't there a Nintendo Direct recently for the Kirby game? Is it weird? And I think, okay, well, okay. Well, I guess George ain't getting his fucking leaks, huh? Unless I have a fucking way to get back to the island, or the thing, yeah. Like a few days ago, wasn't I think it was, yeah. That's why I'm thinking about it. I haven't watched it, but is it weird that I'm more excited for Kirby than like any other Nintendo game? Purely because it's Kirby. Air Ride in November. Oh, that's not too far away. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what we gotta announce games like 3 days before they're supposed to come out. Alright, you gotta hype people up in that way. Alright, so yeah, George isn't getting a leak. So, what other things do you think George would like? Do you think he'd like mangoes? That's all we have. He's getting a mango. Sega racing game because Miku's playable. Alright, now that Miku's in the... Yeah, we gotta... God, that Photoshop of me from MegaCon 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago. I think that was just last year. That was... Oh my god, Jesus. Time has not flown by as much as I thought it has. But dude, fucking the one me pointing at the... Yeah, where that emote comes from? Yeah. That was such a good one. Oh, thank god. Alright, we can go get a leak. Only has 3 out of 10? Really? I wonder why. I wonder what yeah, it's just not as good as, I'm spoiled by Stardew Valley, actually. Giant tattoo on my thigh of Kirby holding a giant knife. That's the way to... Honestly, yeah. One of the coolest. I need a Yoshi game, too. Yoshi would be good. Dude, fucking... I wake up every morning when I can, and I want to wake up early, which is never. But I have the Yoshi Island theme as my wake-up alarm. And honestly, pretty good. That song's just good, man. One of the coolest. I need... fucking... what am I thinking? Where the fuck is it? I literally just saw this. Where the fuck is it? Queer Moist Critical? Dude, Queer Moist... Dude, fucking when's Queer Moist Critical dropping? First professional tattoo, first adult money, silly choice. Dude, that's fair. I don't remember what I spent my first, like, adult money on. Probably just racked up debt. That's probably all I've really done. Also, the tipsy, I'm still able to, yeah, give the secret gift of a leak. So it's you, leak, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. I think Wawa was my first fucking real purchase. Or at least consistent purchase. Dude, Gus, what'd you fucking get me? If it's another tea set and I have to deal with everyone telling me and gaslighting me that's a good gift, I'm gonna lose my shit. Here, open it. Jerry, you know, Ravi, how you doing? Welcome. Hey, so the new Stardew Valley update is fantastic. Abigail is my oofy. Wait, is there a new actual, like, update for Stardew Valley? Hold on a second. I received a beer. I don't drink. Not much, but I hope you like it. Alright, well. That's a lie. That's also a lie. That was a lie again. That was me being Queer Moist Critical. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me try and do... Okay, let me try and do a Moist Critical. Shouldn't be that... Dude, regifted to Pam? Oh, that's fucking clever. Dude. Hey, so, nah, I can't do it. This is gonna go into Billy Bob Thornton, and we can't mix them up right now. Queer Billy Bob Thornton. Hey, so the new Stardew Valley update is, fantastic. I can't get my voice deep enough to do a Moist Critical impression, I think. I think that's the problem. Well, I can get the Florida accent down by virtue of living in Florida. Specifically the Tampa accent, because that's the most annoying accent. No, I'm joking. Tampa's just the most annoying city. We don't need to spite them for their accents. That is literally the same as Orlando. But yeah, Star Christmas night. There's Stardew Christ who died for my sins. Yeah, maybe. Well, it's actually the Winter Star. So yeah, my favorite adult money purchase is my Silly Goose tattoo. That's good. I don't think there's been like a real like adult money silly like silly goose purchase that I can think of that isn't I just order out from Uber Eats every week. I think that's kind of the only like real thing. I think one of the early on, I don't remember what year this must have been. It must have been 2017, 2018, maybe 2020. There was one time I do have Crowd Control Pro, so actually we're chill on this. We're chill on this front. I think the that was a very serious adult purchase. That wasn't silly. That was a investment. But I think there was one time, I think I ordered online through the Domino's app, just like a sandwich, and I went and picked it up, and I was like, this... I didn't realize food can be so cheap when you just go pick it up, and then I never ordered out from Domino's for like 3 years. Some shit like that. I don't know what it is about just buying one sandwich from the pizza place. It's like, I know that's there for a reason, but like, who does that? You go to fucking Domino's for the Domino's. That's what's up. Can I talk to my wife while she's sleeping? Hold on. God damn it. Creeper mini fridge. Okay, I will say if I ever did want like a little thing to treat myself, maybe mini fridge is on the. Maybe it's up there, as long as it's like a good mini fridge. Apparently, there's some mini fridges that are just like dog shit, and it's usually the smallest mini fridges are the worst ones. You want one. You actually want one with the heat pump and the compressor and all that fun shit. Do you guys also have the brand of neurodivergency that you watch every technology connection videos that come out? And rewatch the pinball one every once in a while just to get to sleep? Not a mini fridge, but a mini fridge. Okay, gotcha. George, I'm trying to burn it. Fried eel. Hey, let's go. Alright, I gotta sell this fucking shit to, Pam. I'm gonna give Pam the re-gift beer. Oh, God. Alright, hold on. Somehow the beer is still not as offensive as the tea set. At least with the beer, I know there's a purpose for it in-game. I'm very utilitarian in that way. There's no room in my soul for frivolous decorations. God, I wonder what the... Well, hold on a second. Now I want to see what the Creeper mini fridge looks like. Hold on. Creeper mini fridge, parentheses, oh man. $100. Okay, we're... Yukonic Creeper 8-liter thermoelectric. I think thermoelectric are the shitty ones. Ah, that sucks. And oh, okay, that's bullshit. It's not 160 for this. It's saying it's 160, but it's on sale for 103. So it's 103 and they're just lying because everything else is at the $90 mark. New inbox Minecraft Green Mob 6-can mini fridge thermoelectric cooler 4-liter. $27. Microsoft will get their money any fucking way they can. Even if it means just making $20 fridges that's gonna be tossed in the fucking landfill. Fucking 2 days after you buy it. It's not too much, yeah, it's not too much to ask for a good quality mini fridge. I don't know why, it's just, I guess we all just want to make cheap shit. Because if you did, what is it? Why, what is it? You gotta go stretch the legs a little bit? Alright, cool. Do what you gotta do. Okay. A silly one. Yeah, just like a silly little thing. We got the Monster Energy gaming chair for only $252. If you buy it new online, it's like $500. Okay, Monster Energy gaming chair. The flames make you game faster, right? The monster makes you game faster? No, fucking... you know what? Monster Energy gaming chair, not that upset about it, but I feel like that makes more sense than other branded chairs that I would imagine that they're trying to make. Like a Dell. Hey, you guys like reality TV or not? Depends on the reality TV. I know Sarah likes reality TV more than I do. But I can be tricked into watching reality TV. And then by, like, the third episode, I'm, like, all in. But then also, by, like, the last episode, I'm like, well, that was cool. I'm gonna forget everything that happened in this fucking show. And yeah, Survivor. I feel like Survivor's a fun one. I just never got into it. And I think it was because I was on the cusp of, like, Netflix. And I feel like I never really... The only show I would stay to watch when I was a kid was, like, Community. And, like, the Thursday night lineup for NBC comedies. Back in my day. Goddamn, hold on. Real quick, get some water. Hold on. regularly oh god, Jersey Shore. I've been rewatching some old South Park, like more of the ones that are like I remember really enjoying. Like I rewatched the War of Warcraft one. So I think it still holds up a little bit. The Jersey Shore one I do want to rewatch at some point. Treating New Jersey like a honestly the way that New Jersey is always treated. So yeah. Yeah, everyone better be staying hydrated. I'm also staying hydrated. This is a threat. Everyone booting out a dude for outing someone else as trans. No, I have not seen that. I'm assuming that the outing was what is it, non-consensual? Like, that's I mean, what is it? If they're booting out someone for being transphobic, that's good. But holy shit, fuck that guy. I have not watched good trash TV. I feel like I've been staying away from trash TV only because I have no fucking I need to watch Futurama. I think I need to rewatch fucking. I think I'm getting to the point where it's like, what is it? Love Island. Was Love Island the one everyone was talking about for like 3 weeks ago? Like 3 weeks ago, everyone was talking about it for like a month, and then it just kind of like dropped off the face of the earth. I feel like that's what happened. Doing the Shadows. Oh, that is a good show. I've watched bits and pieces of it, but I haven't enjoyed what I've seen. Someone's talking about oh wow, full MAGA on Twitter. What a surprise! The guy that was fucking transphobic became full MAGA. Oh god, awful. It dropped off because it ended, Josh. Well, that's listen. Yeah, okay. So it was canceled by God. I don't care. Like the same fucking difference, man. Canceled by God is what we're gonna call whenever we want. Instead of saying the word death, because I feel like that's gonna get me like permabanned or something. I'm gonna say canceled by God, and we're gonna go from there. Sarah made it first, not me. Don't you hear that he fixed the can glitch on Peak? Yeah, I know, I did hear about that. So we got it in under the wire. I'm one of the last remnants of recorded history. Secret Life of Mormon Wives, and it's crazy how rich people come up with problems. God, I will say, what am I thinking? As someone with not rich, but you know, I'm rich culturally and spiritually. And in clout, I guess. I feel like if money like got solved overnight for me, I don't think the problems would be related to the money. It would just be more like, you know what? I can't even think of what problems I would have. I think I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it, I got money at home. I think I can chill out right now. I do feel like rich people make up a lot of problems. That being said, I understand that like. I know rich people are more likely to be, like, isolated or whatever, but also they're kind of isolating themselves, so I'm kind of, I don't want to, like, victim blame, but also, like, you know. You know how it is. Okay, it'll come back next year when the new season comes. Okay, gotcha. So it's not canceled by God yet. Got it. I was wondering where that was. Hold on. God, I'm so worried. Real quick, money problem that I do think I'm worrying about a little bit more and more every day. I'm getting artifacting on my computer, as in GPU artifacting from what I can tell. That being said, I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like if I just replace the cables, because these cables are old as shit, it's solved. Because like I can still stream, right? And like I feel like the computer's not crashing. But every once in a while, I'll look at chat and I'll like scroll up and down a little bit, and then I'll just see some blocks for no reason. But also, I do wonder if it's either the cables or the monitors themselves, because these are old monitors that I've been running into the ground. You playing the drum of every item on the Taco Bell combo? Playing the drum on every item on the Taco Bell combo deluxe cravings box? Do you mean playing the drum as in like they put the food item on the drum, on a drum, and then play it? Because I could fuck with that. Just fucking destroying a fucking hard taco from Taco Bell. God. As you're actually cursed to be rich with debt and... no, using it as a drum pad. Oh! Like, where they wire up the electrics, like the wires to the items themselves? That's cool if that's the case. I think I've seen shit like that. Hard taco did explode. Makes sense. It's a fucking hard taco. I think that shit's the most fragile thing in the world. Rich with debt and poverty courtesy of Reagan. That is true, yeah. Yeah, the debt part is so fucking true, though, man. I will say, what is it? For some reason, I don't actually know. Stool with a plastic covering on it, items on tub drumming. Okay, gotcha. Got it. Okay, so your stool with the plastic covering it, items on top, large Baja Blast the best way. I feel like that makes sense because those large Baja Blast, you can get some good like vibrations off of it. 5-minute ad break already. Jesus Christ. For some reason we got a huge bump on Spotify specifically recently. And I don't know why we got a huge bump on Spotify because no one's told us why. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know if we got pushed out a little bit more, which might be possible. But, like, for some reason, we spiked, like, 3 days after the podcast came out. And I was just looking at, like, why the fuck is it on Spotify, though? Answer your Spotify? Okay, fucking congrats, dude. Spotify. Congrats, dude. Hell yeah. I will say, I've been as a YouTube Premium user for the past couple months. I am slowly learning to like YouTube Premium more. That being said, I am kind of annoyed at the buggy part where, like, if you go out of the app and go back in, it doesn't recognize that you're still on shuffle. So it'll still be on shuffle, but it's just not there. It just won't say it is for some goddamn reason. But also, that's a minor problem. It's like that's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Oh, hold on a second. Oh, it's too late to give Pam a gift. Fuck her. Cool. Same for good quality MP3. That's fair. Someone asked us, great, I've been using it for years. Hell yeah. I will say, I see the point of using it for years. I get it. Dude, fucking, someone asked us in a coffee which podcast player is, like, the most ethical. And I just looked into it for, like, 3 seconds, and I was like, wow, it really kind of is just, like... It is kind of just all shit down the wall, right? The thing that sucks is I think Spotify is our most profitable one right now. So I'm kind of in the middle of, like, this deal with, like... It's like, okay, I'm glad you guys are all getting off of Spotify, but also, shit, fuck. But I'm also like, well, if you're on YouTube, it's not the end of the world. You know? But honestly, like, I will say it does suck from the perspective of, like, I know that musicians are the ones that are kind of fronting the bill. They're the ones subsidizing everything. Yeah, there's literally no ethical consumption under capitalism. Yeah. And I will say, if you go on a podcast player like that, even is like just like pure bare bones like RSS feed reader, you're still gonna get ads from us because Spotify has put in ads specifically where I tell it to put it, so at least it doesn't like completely fuck up the listening experience to too much of a degree. But also, it's like it'll find you. The ads are gonna find you. That's just the way it is, man. I will say, though, congrats to all YouTube people this week, because fucking dumbass Josh apparently forgot to put on mid-rolls on the YouTube and then got weirded out 2 days ago where I was like, oh, god damn it, another podcast didn't actually get monetized. And the answer is it did get monetized. It just didn't have any mid-rolls. And I was like, oh, so that's why it's $10 less than normal? Huh. I forgot why, because the reason why that happened was because I uploaded 2 different versions of the same episode. Mostly because the first one I uploaded, I exported it wrong, so I put the second one in there, and I just forgot to hit the switch. Like, I did everything else the same, but hit one checkbox. And I got a notification on YouTube. It was like, hey, do you know you can make like 10 to 15% more on car insurance, but also like if you put mid-rolls on? And I looked at it, I was like, wait, aren't mid-rolls on? I clicked the button, forgetting I never clicked the button the second time. Horrible stuff, man. Horrible hell world. And I will say, this is why you guys gotta join the Patreons, because A, when I miss the days where I hit the ad button, at least there's a relatively consistent source of income, A, but also B, you don't have to worry about the ads ever. Which I will say, it's kind of where it's at. I say as someone who's spoiled by YouTube. God, the idea of, honestly, real quick, no joke, YouTube Premium I would understand going for first as opposed to getting on our Patreon. Because, man, YouTube without ads and you're still, like, helping out creators, that is nice. It's a nice feeling to have. Especially when you watch, like, all of YouTube on your fucking TV. Even though all the YouTube has slowly devolved into just watching Northern Line, right? But also, you know, that's how it is. That's how it be. Yeah, the verification stuff I will say is bullshit. I haven't encountered it yet, thankfully, which I'm kind of amazed that like it just kind of knows I'm an adult. But I wonder if that's also because my account's connected to a moneymaker for them. Yeah, YouTube Music as well, and that's also why I've been using YouTube Premium. Is this a pre-filmed? You bet your fucking ass it is. I'm just really good at predicting what you guys are gonna say. Oh man, can you fucking imagine? Every time we talk about a pre-filmed stream, I just think about the guy that did like a 4-hour fake stream pretending to be live and then just like murdered someone. That's crazy. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, man. If you see anything that says pre-filmed, they're gonna be in jail within like 3 fucking days. And they're gonna be like, well, Your Honor, I was obviously streaming. No, you played an MP4. 10 days ago, dude. Yeah, I've only used AI against my will. Yeah, same. I've also only used AI against my will as well. I haven't gotten the verification yet either. But again, I wonder if it's one of those things where again, like I'm too deep into the YouTube system. Oh shit, ads are running. So we can't have this high intensity gameplay going when Twitch ads are running. Because maybe someone's gonna miss out on the high intensity gameplay. Can I change my my bit rate real quick? No, I can't. Alright, cool. So I was gonna say it's unstable, even though it technically isn't, but it kind of is. But yeah, King streaming on other platforms because I'm going wild on different questions. Oh yeah, no, I'm on Twitch right now at twitch.tv, a guy nicknamed JC. I believe the text is on all the landscape portraits. Yeah. Rolling out an ad predicts your age, and if they think you're a minor, yeah. I will say, did you guys see that apparently there was a study, Sarah told me about this, there's a study that like 95% of AI is just bust, like no one actually is using it. Only 5%. It's good to know we're wasting our time on this bubble, and I hope it fucking bursts. Weather's good in Pelican Town right now. It's currently snowy, but it's a sunny snow, so it's not too bad. I forgot that we're playing Stardew Valley, if I'm being honest. I'm just kind of mindlessly going back and forth. I just see someone walking outside. You know, what's weird is I do think I actually saw it out of the corner of my eye. We do live in an apartment complex, and the backyard is where everyone's dog shits, so... Dave, hey, I had to kiss. Okay, let's see, dude, honestly, fair. Head in the store, the pups will be watching for now? Hell yeah. Dude, puppy TV. Not shitting, though? Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, I should have the ability to, yeah. Wait, you don't own a home? Bootstraps, Josh. I'm trying to fucking... I'm pulling, my bootstraps are pulled right now, alright? YouTube self has got to be old enough at this point, they're not getting verification. Probably same on my end, too. Yeah, rich people a lot of money invested in AI because they got sold on it, now they're desperate to force it on everything. Yeah, and honestly, like, and I can't wait for the bailout. AI is too big to fail. That's why we get, once it all crashes, we're gonna give them all fucking... we're gonna give them back their money they gambled away. This page I'm transcribing, someone said you gotta be quicker than that. I want the meme. I'm now convinced that this man created the meme in 1974 and no one gave him credit. God damn. That sucks, man. I quote this all the time and I feel like no one ever catches on. I will say yeah, you gotta be quicker than that is good. Nice lady helped. That's good. Nice lady helped. Okay. Does King get tired of reading Reddit? Not really. I do think sometimes it's hard to find Reddit stories, but that's more of an issue of like, what the fuck am I thinking? It's more of like, sometimes there's just stories where it's just like, that's a little too fucking intense. AI is failing, send 5 billion to yeah, it's a skill issue. Yeah. Bubble recession. Yay. Good times. I like that we learn nothing from anything ever in our lives. I don't know, I never get super tired of like reading Reddit stories. I do think we joke about it sometimes because I think it's more fun to make fun of the people that only skip to the Reddit segment. But also I would never do that during the Reddit segment. I would never make fun of the Reddit people while they're listening to the Reddit segment, right? But then all the cool people get the extra hour of content and we can all fucking make fun of them. Do I think most stories on Reddit are fake? The answer depends. If most stories are fake, I think it's one of those things where it's kind of like, it's kind of easier. It's getting easier to tell which ones are AI, which ones aren't. But also, like, the fake stories that we think might be fake, but we read, at least have some sort of truth to it. Or at least we can relate it back to something that's happened to us, to where it's like, well, I mean, this seems far-fetched, but also, fucking anything can happen. We can't read. And that's why we read for the Reddit, man. Spooky themed episode for October. We haven't planned that far. I think our 250th episode might happen to be in October. I don't know if it's like Halloween, but like, it's definitely, we'll probably do something. You go on to Omegaverse fanfics. We're not going, no. Omegaverse fanfics is the first part of the show. But yeah. Well, before I say which podcast I've been on recently, let me make sure I caught up on chat. But there's all the time fielding over to catch us on. UK, we have an elected gov guy who has AI replying people writing to his... That sucks. Jesus Christ. Is that rich don't care because we foot the bill for their shit decision? That's true, yeah. We were on what is it? We were on Reddit on Wiki recently, and apparently everyone really enjoyed it. And I'm very happy that people enjoyed it, and they were like, more, because now I'm like, oh, dude, fuck yeah. We got poll now, dude. I don't think AI is killing Am I the Asshole stories. I think it is harming it. I think that is definitely a thing where, like, I do go out of my way to check now. And also I go off my gut, too, of like, well, this seems like an AI one. I will say, maybe this is too much inside baseball. I do think sometimes, because I still... I think there's always a chance that it still gets mixed in, so I'm kind of like, god damn it. Because I reread it, I re-listen to all of them afterwards, and I'm like, this scene, hold on, red flags, why did I read this? God damn it. Yeah, after the stream, go listen to Reddit on Wikis, like 2 episodes ago, whichever one was from last Friday. I assume they're numbered. I don't know what the number was. Whatever the podcast that came out on... calendar, real quick. The 15th of August, 2025. We were on that one. Yeah. Blade Runner Dystopian Future. Yeah, it's good. See, Blade Runner was cool, and that's why we should go right into it. Fucking head first. Am I the asshole change? Am I an AI where you debate whether it's real story or AI? That is honestly, like, that might be a fun segment, weirdly enough. Does King think of branching off with his own bot? First of all, thank you for keeping to call me King, but also... I feel like King is too professional. I feel like for this horrible, shitty stream I'm doing, you know, where I'm just running back and forth on the farm doing fuck all nothing, if I'm being honest, other than selling some fruits and vegetables every once in a while. I don't know. I think doing the stream by myself has been good. I wonder. Sometimes I do think of doing like a solo show or something. Like Sarah did do like a solo show for a little bit for the Patreon. And I think she has talked about. We've talked about like, you know, once we kind of get more settled in, like when the podcast is doing a little bit better and we're not super focused on like doing other jobs outside of the show. Like, oh, you know, we might have time to actually go ahead and fucking, you know, do other shows that we've done before and want to get back into. You know. Yeah, have a tough time Stardew Valley. Not a rough time, more like this is all a scam to make people think that there's gameplay going on. And then I just yap for 3 hours straight. Which I guess the yapping for 3 hours straight like feels like an interactive podcast. That's how I run the stream, I guess. So like the itch to do something by myself is kind of like scratched by doing the stream, which is nice. I told my girlfriend to cook our dinner differently. Am I the asshole? That was the name of the episode we did on on Wiki, which again, go listen to afterwards. Scratch it. Yeah, no, listen, I will one day, guys. One day there'll be an RSS feed where for an hour I ruin all the goodwill I've ever made. So, I'm sorry, hold on a second. Hold on. You guys want another cis white guy to have a solo podcast? That's not gonna end well for anyone. I think we're all gonna want to fucking... Dude, you guys are gonna be like, oh, god damn it, he was a grifter. Fuck. God damn it. King made my night, but I'm leaving now. Love you, big boy. Thank you very much. I'm glad to have made your night. I'm very uncomfortable. Yap stream with extra distractions. Yap stream hard mode, if you will. I mean, the Stardew Valley is the equivalent of Subway Surfers. For me. You know what I mean? We're good in that case? Yeah, we're good, yeah. Yeah, everyone, if you guys want to go over to twitch.tv, AGuyNicknamedJC, that's where you guys can control the game. You can spend real American currency to get fake virtual currency to spawn in serpents. TM. I believe is their motto. I believe that we're workshopping it right now, but I do think, like this, but I think we're workshopping it. I'm really close with the crowd control team. You know, the team that I probably helped break with bugs for spawning in too many serpents. We're close, man. We're tight. We're not. I'm gonna not deal with this. Rosie's in the goddamn office. Emmy, thank you very much. You did. This is your credit right here. This is the serpents were your credit. Nyx is the one that has brought in this hell on earth. Yeah. One of my guy friends was considering starting a podcast, and I think I talked him out of it. He's not a bad guy, but still, I think we're good. Yeah. Listen, I get it. The Serp Queen Emmy, yeah. Please refer to Emmy as such. Buy them tacos or shrimps. One day we'll buy the... Ah, man, buy me tacos. Buy me a taco. That's what the website should be, not buy me a coffee now that I think about it. But no, I get it. One day. One day more, am I right, Les Mis fans? Guy who's one reference, everyone shut the fuck up, best song of the game's on. Guy whose only reference to Les Mis is One Day More. The golem's just spawned so busted. Yeah, that's fair, and honestly, I'm gonna give that a refund. And refund. I think if they spawn out of order, I'll be nice. I'll be a kind king, as I've now been called, yeah. That musical hurts. I understand that. I understand. What is it? I think the only reason why I say Les Mis so much is because I think Sarah talks about it a bunch as well. Like, Sarah has gotten me into referencing Les Mis by virtue of her being in like, what is it, high school. Good times. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I will say, Sarah and I were talking about, Sarah has the idea, and I think it's a good idea in the sense of, like, what am I thinking? Things that we want to, like, expand out and do. We do want to not necessarily get into, like, acting. We were talking about, like, she had the idea of, like, maybe wanting to get into acting, right? But then we're like, we have the equipment for voice acting, so we're kind of getting back into the idea of, like, oh, maybe we can do, like, voice acting, and like maybe it'd be good to like take improv or acting classes at some point. And I do think that would be fun in the sense, and also because when I was a kid I used to act in, like, you know, community theater, and originally before I was gonna do like writing, like as my like high school creative project or like, you know, thing that I would do, I don't know how to describe it, but like I was gonna go and try and do drama, and quite honestly I'm really happy I didn't do drama because those people were fucking wild. But and honestly, Theater Kid Josh is probably like the bad ending. So yeah, I'm happy that it didn't happen. But hold on a second. Buy me a taco, like, comment, and ring that gosh darn Taco Bell. Yeah, I hate having the knowledge that Ben Shapiro is just a right-wing theater kid. I will say real quick, it is funny to think that he just is a failed screenwriter and he decided to become a loser, even more of a loser. You know what I mean? Hurt's never been so wild. We're here too. I see you and I hear you guys. Don't worry. I hear you guys. It would be a great segue if you did expressive dance, the Stardew soundtrack. See, dance was one of the ones I did not sign up for when I went to high school. I was either drama or writing. It was not dance was not one of them. Writing fails, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, exactly. Dude, it's so funny. Apparently, dude, one day here's the real grift of doing a podcast and trying to like get quote unquote internet famous, right? One day I need to get into contact with the people at Some More News, and I need to know if they have a lead to reading Ben Shapiro's theoretical script. Because I don't think they have it, but I think they know someone who knows someone who knows someone, and that's where the fucking we can stop doing the show then. Because like the one thing I've ever wanted is finally fulfilled, and I can go into the woods and just hunter gather until I die in a hole or something. Failed creative to right-wing grifter pipeline it is really real. I don't think Sarah and I would ever go down it because I think our idea of failing as a creative isn't we haven't what is it? What am I thinking? I'll take that lead. Thank you. Hold on. Thank you, TikTok. Hold on. Fucking shit, where was I? The idea of failing for people where it's like you don't get something made oh, that's good. I'm glad you had a good day, Abigail. Love you, babe. All right. And what am I thinking? The idea of failing is in you didn't earn money from it is such a shitty way to determine success. But also, the people who think that's the failure are the ones that are more likely to go down the pipeline anyway, so it's kind of like, you know. I think there was also some more news thing where it was like, yeah, like technically the internet might have helped a little bit in making people more fascist, but honestly, they would have probably just gone fascist anyway. They were more predisposed to doing it in the first place. The internet made it easier and more accessible, but like it's either the internet or the fucking Klan, you know? It was gonna be one or the other. But yeah, failure is if I betray my core, and I think that's a good definition of failure is going against your core beliefs, which I will say is not too difficult to prevent happening. I do think it is kind of, what is it? I think it's easy to like accidentally fuck up going against your core beliefs because okay, let's be honest here, the number of emails that we get isn't a lot, but there are a lot that I could look at and be like, in another life, if worse came to shove, like push comes to shove, I needed to make some sort of money, I'll sell pet mat for $7 and get a $2 commission on it, even though it's completely against all the other content we make. But I do get why some people at some point, like what is it, George Carlin at some point, he had to fucking yeah, don't get me started on TikTok shop. Should I fail some big ones and find out what happens? God, yeah. Hold on a second, hold on. Dude, what am I thinking? Yeah, TikTok shop I think is the one that I 100%, I'm always kind of like, I'm not doing TikTok shop. TikTok shop feels the grossest, I think, of all of them. And I know this isn't I don't think of this as like my genuine opinion on it. I do think I would rather, and this is bad, I think I would rather, oh yeah, don't get me started. Okay, real quick. I do think George Carlin, he was behind on his taxes, which I think is a very common thing for a lot of people who are in creative fields to go into, because once you start earning your own money and there's no company actually taking out your taxes, you're gonna have a problem with the IRS at some point. I totally don't know from personal experience, but George Carlin had to do like a tax, like he did commercials in like the early 2000s. Because that was the only way to pay off the debt of taxes that he had. You know what I mean? Like that. Like sometimes your fucking hand is forced. You know, you have to play. Sometimes you get shit cards and you gotta play them. Yeah. TikTok is ad live, ad decent video, ad. Yeah, and I'm hopeful that like every once in a while, we're at least the decent video that gets pushed. Rosie's in the room, by the way. And she is currently sitting, I don't want to disturb her actually. She's looking up at me, but she's like protecting me in my seat right now. And she's getting pets. She's getting pets right now, off screen. $1. Let me sell out real quick. $1 and I'll show her. Nah, I'm joking. Hold on. You wanna come up, Rosie? Rosie's not having it. She's fucking out of here. TikTok made you follow dozens of people I've never seen. I'm so annoyed. I hope we're not one of them. I don't know. TikTok has no incentive to push us out because we don't do the TikTok shop. But yeah, like, that's stupid, man. You got business to attend to? Yeah, she does. Because we would have done it. No, yeah, like 100 were fucking... dude. Would have done what? Sorry, because I know I'm on a lot of different topics right now, and I'm definitely losing the plot. Happy to follow you? Yes, thank you. Fucking got him. Chose Rosie and won't kill you 3 times in game. Wow, because we would have done. Oh, you would have paid money to see Rosie. Got it. Rosie's saying she won't do it for $1, but you should still do it anyway. Go on the TikTok shop and buy a dollar bill, and we get a dollar bill. Oh, she's putting her head into my my chin. That's cute. But yeah, here's our little baby Rosie, everybody. This is the cat tax. She hides out underneath the futon. And I forget that the futon is an easy hiding place because they've dug a hole through the goddamn top of the futon. So whenever, like, we have people coming in, they'll just hide in the little futon fabric hole they've made. So I always, and then, like, fucking, what is it, an hour, 17 minutes into the goddamn stream, Rosie just strolls on out and acts like I'm the asshole for being in the room doing, like, 1/5 of my job. Celebrity guest Rosie. Yeah, everyone's loving Rosie. I very much appreciate all the, yeah. Cats, the things they do, man. Ah, dude, how do we get mines back on? Am I right? YTA. Yeah, I'm the asshole. I put, what is it? They, Rosie pronouns, because she's the only cat you have for any landlords watching. Yeah, exactly. I will say, we finally signed our lease, so, you know, I mean, we could be a little loosey-goosey for a couple months, but... nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. Your Honor. Real quick. And we just gotta make some fucking money, dude. I will say, maybe this isn't the best South Park episode, but I do think it's funny when Butters became a fucking pimp. I'm sorry. Butters became a pimp and then, like... Hey, you wanna make some real fucking money? Your Honor, I did say /J. I did say /J. Yeah. Hey, my friend's cat for his stream. Aw, that's cute. Hold on. Ah, Ink Pew Pew, hell yeah. Dude, honestly, did we talk about the amazing digital circus on stream? We enjoyed the, oh, whoops. Whatever. I love Butters as a pimp. That was funny. I think I got like TikToks of it recently, yeah. She's shooting a gun, yeah. The most recent digital circus, that's why they're bringing up the gun. Just giving everyone's guns is, again, a good idea. I think that's a good creative idea. Yeah. Craig and Tweak's relationship, yeah. And then everyone's like making the fan art of them. Yeah, that was definitely I did enjoy that part of it. Man. Okay, sorry. We're supposed to be gaming. What the that's a silo. Do I have enough shit for him? Yeah, we do. We actually no we don't. We have to get through one more day. I once had to rearrange our entire living room so I could put our couch against the wall because cats managed to get under the cover of the back of it and would constantly fuck around up in there. Oh no. Dude, that'll fucking happen, man. Dude, they'll just figure it out, yeah. Yuri v. Yowie poll? Oh, no. Who's winning? Who's winning on W Place? Fact we're still together in a future episode made my day. Yeah, the fact that they're like, I like that they've committed to that. That's good. It's good stuff. Hold on, where are you? You're something. I don't know. By the way, TikTok, I haven't had a chance to thank you all for this. Thanks for the 2,000 likes. Appreciate that. We're fucking gamer. We're gaming, dude. Let's go. 3 for Yuri, all trans flag color ticks. Oh, okay. All right. 3 Yuri, love, Yowie. Is that 3 love, right? That's the tennis term. Am I right, guys? Max also invading span on W Plays 2. Oh my god. Oh, W Play. Is that the open source version of like the Pixel thing? Because I know Sarah was looking into it. Fucking, yeah, I forgot about that. Good times. Good, dude. I like little collaborative art pieces like that. You were unconscious. Thanks, Linus. I'm so happy. I'm very appreciative of you. And I'm so sorry that I probably fucked up your night. Having you drag me into my own home. Wait a second. I was outside my own house and, I was outside my house and my wife didn't come out to bring me inside. You guys aren't going to have to force crowd control divorce. I'm going to do it myself, I think. Hold on. I think I just learned that my fucking partner is not 100% on board with keeping me alive and getting me through the goddamn night. That's a damn shame. Free couch. Oh, okay. Not a big deal. Mostly just while I'm trying to eat the foam padding. Oh, yeah, that's true. Dude, fucking, I have to go put Rosie outside because she has currently wrapped herself somehow around both the camera and light cable. So I need to go take her outside before she tears down this entire set. Hold on. Come on. All right, share stream over. New Oaxaca. Oh, hell yeah. Oaxaca? I don't know, how do you say Oaxaca? I feel like I've heard it before, but I've never. I don't feel like I've actually heard it. I've read it before, but yeah, Rosie the Destroyer, dude. We brought her into the podcast last week because she keeps. Whenever we're in here, I'm not using my headphones. Whenever we're in here, she'll claw at the door. Not claw, but she'll like want to be in here so badly. She'll like kick her front paws on the front door, trying to get in. Oaxaca. Okay, sorry. I hope I got that right. Dude, Oaxaca? Oh, okay, Oaxaca. Okay, I'm getting a lot of different. Okay, I'm getting different things here. But we brought her in, and the first thing she did was move my camera. I think is what she did, and it took me so long. Oaxaca. Okay, Oaxaca. Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, it is You can definitely DM the place stuff. It makes sense that's the r/place because it's the same name. But yeah, I forgot about place. Reddit April Fools sometimes do go hard. Sometimes they make no fucking sense, but sometimes they go hard, and you gotta give them credit when credit's due. We're all good. Collaborate together. I think I've seen there's a YouTube video where it's Canada doesn't know how to draw the Canadian flag in place. That was a fun one. Hold on. Nice. Okay, cool. And all right, nice. What are we pretending to do? Sorry. I forgot we're pretending to do something in this game. So I'm gonna figure that out real quick. Hold on. Okay, Abigail's going out. Is Pam out here? Like, what the? Can I still go? Okay, I guess I can still go. I don't need to go, but like, just good to know. But yeah. Okay, it's been DM'd. Dude, it's been fucking Netflix to dumb, dude. Oh, okay. Oh, it's fucking kind of Saw. Jesus, okay. That is pretty good. That's the good, what is it, the bear trap from Saw. That's pretty chill, dude. Hell yeah. I think, I want to say in Orlando, because I remember Sarah showed me a little bit of it. I think Orlando did have the pride flag at some point, which I do hope stays there. At least somewhere in Orlando, you know, at least spiritually, yeah. Reverse bear trap, excuse you. Sorry, I haven't watched the Saw movies. Can you guys imagine when I said that I'm not a big fan of, like, the gory... I think Saw is more interesting than it is, like, a scary movie I'd want to watch. It's a more interesting read on Wikipedia than, like, I'd sit down for 2 hours to just watch torture porn. I think that's kind of... I can appreciate the, like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. I don't want to see it. Don't fucking get that shit out of my face. But also, I mean, hey, you know, fucking, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hold on. Fuck it, whatever. Let's just put fucking mahogany up. Who cares? Do you guys care? I don't care. There's a Saw AO3 tag for explicit. Yeah. Okay, that's okay. But yeah, that's how I feel about Saw. My brother loves it, but I can't watch it. Okay, see, there's dozens of us. It's more of a thriller. I can understand it being more of a thriller. Especially when they did the offshoot one that was, I think, Chris Rock, right? Called like Spiral or something. I don't know if anyone remembers. Was I in psychosis when I'm imagining that, or like what? Out AO3 tag for hold on, let me look at it. Of course, hold on. Orlando, was it W Place? Is that what it's called? Yeah, no, that's real. Oh, okay, it is real. Good, great. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Hey guys, just real quick, we're on hold. Oh, can I just look up? Okay. Oh no, wrong. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. No, not view source. Oh my god. Hold on. W Place, yeah. W Place. Well, real quick. Let me look for not places to eat near me. I really love Google. To the coast of Spain. Oh, I will in 1 second. Hold on. That's fucking W Place, man. Paint the world. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Psychological problem coming with that. I don't want to go that far, but I understand that. All right, it started me off in Paris, so I don't know why I'm assuming it's what is it? Okay, share the screen. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm sharing the screen on not TikTok only because TikTok is a pain in the ass to actually change things around on. But real quick, okay, so I need to go studio mode real quick. I don't need to put on audio at least, so that's good. Real quick, window title must match, and yeah, it must be the Opera, not Twitch, the other one. Reaper mini fridge, it's not that one either. W place, okay, is that it? Does it recognize that it's here? Make sure you don't share your location. Yeah, hold on, let me make sure. I think it's not showing the location. Site settings, real quick. Location, block. Okay, cool. I went ahead and did that preemptively. Wow, it's really not showing my Opera window on the thing. Hold on. Okay, go out, go in. Alright, well, this is gonna be, I don't know, I was working for the Doles 3 days ago and not anymore. I will say real quick, just real quick, what's in Central Orlando? Mew. Channel 9 and 27. Oh, because that's where the studio is. Oh, that makes sense. Frog, Orlando Magic, Pride Flag, Trans Flag. Okay, that's good. Okay. And Minecraft Villager, I think. I am trying to do... Yeah, that's the thing I'm doing is display... I'm doing window capture. Because display capture, I feel like is too, like... Oh, you're gonna fucking show everything, aren't you? Oh, no. Alright, real quick. You know what? Real quick, we're gonna add a source. Window capture... Okay, and then select window to capture W place. Alright, wow, that was stupid. That was genuinely stupid that it was taking that long. W place. It's the Reddit r/place, yeah. What is it? I have a whole new respect for your craft. I've been editing and it's hard. Thank you, first of all, for the I appreciate the respect. Second of all, yeah, editing's a pain in the ass. I get it. I'm sorry. Hopefully, what have you been editing over there? Hold on. Oriented art thing, yeah. Okay, so I think I have it set up, and I'm willing to bet. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you can't see me because fucking everything's. Oh, that's why. Because fucking. Oh, it's the audio. I'm just dumb. But carry on. Thank you very much for the follow. Real quick before we go back to Stardew, let's at least see. Coast of Spain is what we wanted to see. And also, let me make sure also that there's nothing fucking horrible on this. Because now that I think about it, hold on, this is a public forum. There's got to be some horrible shit. If I didn't TikTok, I like Twitch better. Hell yeah. I'm glad that you're enjoying the Twitch side of it. Hell yeah. See those 5 squares in Orlando? Which 5 squares? Oh, god damn it. 4 squares. Hold on. Oh god, there's too many things to... I also have to zoom in so fucking quickly to go in. Oh, is it the... Oh, the... With the E? Yes, I do see it. Oh, God, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Is that the, Okay, I hope there's... Okay, I'm just gonna zoom in on just this. Is everything good? I goon to AO3. Yeah, I can't show this on stream. And also, there's just a QR code that someone put in there. Dude, that's so fucking funny. Oh my god. It's funny too, they put it right next to the airport where like people are like, oh, I came in on the airport. Let's go in and see. Oh no. That's AO3 explicit with male involved. Yeah, it put me in Paris. Oh yeah, it put me in Paris too. Yeah. Didn't do it for likes, my editorial passion TikTok edits. Oh yeah, still stinks to do something and it gets like 3 likes. Dude, that's the fucking regular experience, man. I will say the more you do it, like the more like you post, the more likely it is something to happen. But like it does suck when you're starting out, it's only like 3 fucking likes. I've been there, man. Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna go to Gibraltar real quick. All right, so I see Pokemon. Oh, okay, there's memes. Okay, it's just mostly Rockstar. Trans Flag, good. Fucking, oh my god, that's really good. Wow, okay, yeah. Put you in Tokyo. Weird that they just like put you in random places. God damn it, I'm an American. I need to fucking America first on this one. Don't take that out of context. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna go back to Stardew on this. Hold on. Get out of studio mode and go over to the other one. What is it called? Stardew? Yeah, it's called Stardew. Yeah. Trust. Look at Gaza. All right. Okay. Goddamn, I just closed it out. Takes a lot of time to build yeah, it does take a long time to build a following no matter what you do. Just have a consistent upload schedule and pick your niche. That's the key. Pretty much, yeah. I will say podcasts are definitely cheat codes of that because you're supposed to do it weekly or bi-weekly. But yeah. Okay, real quick before I go back. I will look at Gaza real quick, but I do hope it's a positive thing. Oh no, I really hope. Okay, hold on. W place real quick. And it started me up in Sydney. Alright, I'm Australian now. It is? Okay, it is positive. Thank Christ. Hold on. Okay, I'm zooming in really fucking close. Oh my god. For some reason it won't show me, like I can't... Alright, here it is. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, it's not too... Okay, hold on. That is a lot... It's wild that everywhere you go, it is just anime. It should be the last time you saw it. Okay, hold on. Oh shit, what the fuck? Is this... Oh, is this... Oh my god. Okay, someone put TNT from Minecraft in there, so how about, yeah. Void... Okay, geez Louise. Minneapolis purple for Prince? Ah, that's good. Is that a... Are they making Among Us right now? Okay, alright, I'm getting... Hold on, alright. Okay, that's good. Gaza at least has the flag there, that's good. Have fun. Oh yeah, have a good one. Take it easy. Sorry, it took me too long to get to the actual part. That's okay, that's really good that there's also just a big Free Palestine flag. That's good. Alright, fuck yeah, dude. Alright, that's good. Alright, humanity kind of restored. Faith in humanity kind of restored. Thank Christ, dude. At least the fucking Nazis have yet to completely destroy something. You know, they probably already destroyed bits and pieces of places, but also, you know, not just completely. You gotta take the wins where you find them. Fuck yeah, man. Alright, okay, we're gonna go mine, I think. I remember we have to do something. Oh wait, cave patrol. Oh shit. Oh fuck, we're supposed to kill a bunch of dust sprites. We can do this in a day. It's 50 of them. We can do this in a day. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna go killing. Whoops. Mines. Also, we have more chances to listen to fucking Cloth. Am I right, guys? Mines, parentheses, Cloth. Best song in the game. There we go. That's what... Oh, dude, there it is. Dude, someone's looking out for me, man. Twice in one day. Getting the same song first time you go into the mines. Nothing better than this, you know? You guys ever crack open a cold one and just fucking listen to Mines, parentheses, Cloth all the time? On repeat? Monster... Okay, thank you for the Monster Musk. That's actually really good. Fuck yeah. Okay, hell yeah. Alright, gamers, we got this. Alright, we got it. We kill. We kill. We kill. We kill. Nice. One of my favorite Rory Scovel bits, real quick. I don't know if you guys saw Rory Scovel on Conan back 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, something like that. Fucking, dude, Rory Scovel is probably one of my favorite comedians. He got a piano player to just, like, kind of improv behind him. And at some point, Rory Scovel just says, tickle those keys, and he just, like, does a little improv. like, keyboard solo. Or piano solo, technically. And at the end of it, Roy Skull's just like, It feels good to do that. One person put protect our Mexican neighbors, get ice out of town. Another put a stop on red near where there's a traffic light. Dude, you gotta kill two birds with one stone, I think. It's the same guy. Someone who's annoyed at ice and also like, there's kids in this neighborhood. You gotta protect. Jesus Christ, dude. How many have we killed so far? Alright, we just gotta kill 13 more in less than like... 3 hours? Yeah, no, that's easy. This is easy fucking peasy, dude. This is actually surprisingly easier than I thought it was gonna be. That's pretty chill. That's pretty sweet. Ah, man. Dude. One of these days, we just have to, what is it? I saw the, street craft, I think? Street... urban guy, urbanism, something like that. I don't know what his name is. There's a guy that made a video that was like, I think it's currently titled Why the US Will Never Be Fully 25 miles per hour, like speed limit. And I also think I saw something recently where it was like, these two separate things, I think. It's, the start of the video was good. I probably would recommend it once I fully watch it, but someone like made a thing where it's like, because of red lights, like your average speed is actually like less than 20. Especially when you're just going from stoplight to stoplight. So actually, if we lowered speed limits and just put roundabouts everywhere, you would actually get to places faster because you're not stopping nearly as often. And it's honestly kind of nice, and it's also kind of sad to realize that, oh, the best option and the easiest is actually kind of the easiest one, where you don't have to put a bunch of fucking lights in the middle of nowhere. Huh. Kind of doing controlled nothing would have actually been better than our controlled something. Horrible. God, dude. I will say, the idea of driving 25 miles an hour, like, maybe younger me would be upset with when I had to drive, like, I think 100 miles, I think, every day to get to college? Maybe? I want to say, like, total round trip? So, like, doing 25 miles would be a 2-hour drive, but also, like, why the fuck is there no... Like, why is that the one place in Orlando that you get to learn how to, like, learn filmography? Like, that's kind of fucked up. Why is this one community college all the way out in the middle of fucking nowhere? God. Dude, there's some wild... Okay, real quick, let's talk about Orlando, because that's what we all come here for, is the Orlando talk. Where this is the Forefront Orlando podcast. Dude, fucking, East Orlando, right? Like, I consider East Orlando, like, a pretty decent and sizable chunk of Orlando, and I think all of it's kind of relatively good. But, like, there's a point where, like, you go past, like, one of the highways, and there's just nothing but, like, one road and, like, maybe a couple suburbs. And I can't imagine fucking anyone wanting to live so far away from the city center that it's, like, an hour drive and there's always traffic. And it's like, can you fucking not, man? Also, you're right next to UCF. You want to live next to where all the college students are? You're wild for that. You don't want that. I know you don't want that. So why are you pretending that you want that? You want to be closer to the city center, but you don't want to commit too hard, so you're like, oh, well, at least there's a highway right next by, and it's like, no, that highway's going to be fucking crowded. There's only one off-ramp to get to, like, 20% of East Orlando. Yeah, you're fucked, man. I'm sorry. Game was rigged from the start. Yeah, we do need to make education free and accessible. I do agree with that. I also wish that there was more, especially like when, also Goofy, thank you for the finger heart, I appreciate that. What is it? I do wish that, like, my program specifically did have a little bit more online, like... Which, don't get me wrong, they were kind of forced to go online with COVID, right? But I like beforehand, they probably should have, thank you for letting them cook, let me cook. They should have probably gone a little bit harder on doing shit online so I wouldn't have to fucking drive everywhere. Dude, like fucking, oh god, man. The way I would have to go to Valencia, which is where I went to school, which is, by the way, Valencia is pretty decent. I personally, I would recommend it if you're in the Orlando area and you're in state. Dude, fucking, I would have to drive on the 417, and that road sucks, man. It's the Disney connection belt around Orlando, and it's just the most undrivable road with the fastest speed limits. For no reason. Like, I think there was one time, I think every time I drove on that road, everyone besides me would be going, like, 15 over. I'd be going 5 over, you know, I'm not too good of a person, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. I would have much rather done most of my schooling from home if it meant I didn't have to go on that goddamn road. Goddamn. Fucking, I'm never driving again, I think is my main point. Hold on. Actually, I do need to sell a bunch of shit, so let's do that real quick. I'm trying to think of what fucking else, man. I'm gonna stop cooking, I think. I'm gonna stop cooking and recalibrate for a second. I do think roundabouts are fucking goated, though. I do wish, and I think Orlando absolutely getting fucked over right now by the Florida Department of Transportation. It does feel like any dreams I've ever had of like mass transit coming in is completely squandered, because if they're just willing to come in and do whatever to one crosswalk that had pride flag colors on it. Yeah, no, I don't think the city's gonna get better. Which sucks. Which genuinely sucks. Ah, man. Dude, I don't know where else I would go other than Florida, right? Which is kind of a problem, because the state is getting worse. Like, I'm kind of surprised that our rent didn't go up for this next year, but I am like, maybe I should start looking elsewhere. I don't think I've had the want, and I know this is like putting a band-aid on an issue of like where to live, but like I don't think I've ever had the want up until like maybe kind of recently. And it's not even a want, it's more of a like, I guess I'm not against it, but like going to like Los Angeles or something as we do this job, which we don't need to go to Los Angeles. See you next time. Oh, I'm glad we're one of your favorites. Thank you very much for the roses, Goofy. Have a good one. The Los Angeles, right? Like, I do think there would be a potential benefit to living there. I also know we don't have to live there. But also, I'm like, I mean, it's probably better than fucking here. Which probably isn't true. It's just, you know, different side of the shit coin. I will say, I think New York is one of our... As much as I would want to visit New York, I don't know if I could live there. Solely from the purpose of, I don't know if we'd have the space required to do our jobs there. Never want to leave California unless I leave the country. All right, it's good to know California is at least somewhat decent. Thank you. I need the reassurance on that. But I do think, what is it? Oh, I don't know if you guys saw the probably not. This is a niche thing. I watch Binging with Babish. Sarah and I watch Binging with Babish. She's gotten me back into it as of late. But he did like a architectural, what is it? Architectural digest. And like apparently he has a 7-figure home. And while it is like 5 stories, it is 100% like maybe 15, 20 feet across. And it's like, it's still like a what is it, a townhouse, I guess? I don't know how to describe it. What is it? When your houses are in a row, are they called non-detached housing? But yeah, like fucking, yeah. Oh, I know I recognize you from somewhere. Yeah, I'm binging with Babish. Nice to meet you. Sorry, fucking, disappointment, stuff on W Place where I am, but I forgot the giant area of good omens that aren't nearby. Oh, hell yeah. I'd be out of text by now if it wasn't designed to keep poor people here. That sucks, man. Gotta keep the people poor, you know, or else, what the fuck is it? Or else they might, you gotta keep the people poor and uneducated, or else they might start thinking. And thinking, well, thinking gets me drinking, but, god damn, dude. Hold on. Ah, fuck, I have to clean up all this shit. Alright, okay. Well, this farm is not getting clean. I'm poor, but at least I'm poor in California. That's fair. Hey, that's fair. Hey, listen. God damn. I met Babish Andrew in 2019. He looks a lot taller on YouTube. Is he not that... He does seem really tall. Is he actually not that tall? Dude, have I been... Have I been actually liking a short king this whole time? Guy who stops watching Binging with Babish when he realizes he's normal height. I thought he was, like, stronger than this. I hope he's decent in person. I don't know if he is, right? I'm never gonna say, like... Every time I endorse something, I'm only endorsing the one specific thing I'm talking about in that moment. But yeah, 5'3", 5'4", very cool in person. Really? 5'3", 5'4", that's wild. Cool. That doesn't feel right, to be taller than Binging with Babish. Right now, in this moment, it does feel like, oh god, I am just what is it? You know, like, as you become more of an adult, like, you have less of the imposter syndrome of being an adult. Right now, I have the feeling of, like, I'm taller than this guy? Like, what the fuck? That doesn't feel right. Short King, though. That's good for him. Even though he seems pretentious in his taste testing vids, sometimes he does get pretentious. I don't blame him, I guess, question mark, but it is one of those things where it's like, let me use store-bought chips in my fucking I'm okay with the downside of using shredded cheese if it means I'm actually eating. Sometimes I need the convenience of a pre-shredded cheese, because if I don't, I'm not gonna eat. There's a block of cheese in there. I'm not sure if it's still good, if I'm being honest. But holy shit, man. I'd be lying if I said I know that block of cheese tastes better than the Walmart Fiesta blend. But the Fiesta blend's already shredded. I don't know. God. It took me a full minute to register who you were. First question. I feel like the obvious question I should be asking right now. Who am I? Guy who watches Severance to just ask everyone who he is. Because honestly, I could be like one of 3 different guys, I think. You'll eat chip brand, I like, I'll try it and say it's like... I will say, I do enjoy sometimes his like... Jeb. I am Jeb Bush, guys. Yes, there you go. Now we're working with fucking, now we're thinking with portals. The podcast bro? Yeah, honestly, I wish I was the podcast bro. I'm probably one of the podcast bros. Sadly. There's still too many of, yeah, please clap. Yeah, please fucking clap, dude. God, you know, we all kind of like, you know, baby girlified Jeb because of that. That motherfucker did help his brother steal an election. We can't forget that. You like the green pop filter and cord? Thank you. Keep it in brand. Gotta have visual consistency. Or else these TikToks are for fucking naught, dude. But yeah, no, fucking, I will say the one politician that's shitty that I didn't understand and still don't understand the, like, baby girlifying TM is, Santos, whatever his name is. I can't remember. The guy that lied about every single part of his fucking being. I don't remember his fucking name, and I know he's in jail now. Was it George Santos? Is that the guy I'm thinking of? Yeah, Ted Cruz Zodiac memes, that was a simpler time. God, man, remember when things were, like, cool and fun? To be fair, that may not be his name. I don't remember. What is it? Hold on. What's his fucking... That is true. Yeah, he could be fucking lying about it. Hold on. God. Yeah, George Santos is the current name he's going by, yeah. Albuquerque's George Santos? What the okay, go. We're not going down a rabbit hole today. Would never lie. Yeah. He has like 5. Does he actually have like 5 fucking names? Is that how deep this well goes? Jesus Christ, man. He was on like a bunch of podcasts, and I think that was one of the things where I was like, okay, if we're all gonna make fun of Joe Rogan for bringing on these dumbass right-wingers, we better start making fun of you dumbasses for bringing on George Santos. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to, like, throw shit to my coworkers, right? But, like, I hate all my coworkers sometimes. I only like one coworker, and it's the one that I work with all the time. Everyone else, it depends. Broccoli Witch, thank you for the follow. Obviously I'm being hyperbolic, but yeah. Oh, how you doing? Welcome. God damn, dude. We really did just... fascism was really one on the podcast, and it sucks being a podcaster knowing that when you're like one of the podcasters that kind of doesn't want to do a fascism here and there. You know, I'm doing my best to not do a fascism, you know? But goddamn, podcast really did fuck everything up for everybody. And the one good podcast that's ever existed, What the Fuck with Mark Maron, is going away. Because we can't have nice things. God forbid. Ah, man. Trying to think. God, it was really sad that Mark Maron's going away. I mean, he's still gonna do comedy. I enjoyed his most recent special. That being said, God, the actual founder and king of like podcasts, like going away sucks. I like to think goal of the Twitch stream is to get everyone to get over from TikTok so we don't gotta use it anymore. One of these days. How 606 people down, 400,000 to go. 400,000 is a crazy number, and I still don't think I fully wrapped my head around the idea of 400,000 people hitting a button. Which, honestly, I really gotta give credit to the idea of, like, well, it really is just, like, one button. It's actually not that, that's not that impressive. To get people to do one thing one time. Listen, dream big. Yeah, we gotta dream big or go home. That is so true, though. One of these days, I need to actually make content out of the streams that aren't just doing the streams. And I do think every time I come on, I think the thing that kind of dissuades me from doing it is when I get on the TikTok and it's like, TikTok, hey, here's your highlight reel, and it's like most comments, and I'm like, most comments probably wasn't one of the moments I'm gonna remember. I don't want to listen to what dog shit I was saying that wasn't curated by me. I need to actually use the replay function when I think I've fucking hit gold. You did watch a YouTube short of me playing Schedule 1? Oh god, that's an old one too. What the fuck? How the fuck is that still getting pushed out to people? Having podcasts for years, and after 23 hours it was full zip, can't have anything? Yeah, Zio can't do anything? Yeah. A lot of podcasts, man, they go down that route. I don't know what it is about, like, people who just talk forever. I don't know why that's the path. I'm saying I don't know as if I don't know the answer. It's money. It's always money. Speaking of Mark Maron, the Conan interview where he talked about Bob Odenkirk coming out of the hospital and Bob Odenkirk being like, there is no light when we die, follow the money, is such a funny fucking thing. I think Sarah and I are going to try and go watch Nobody next week. Because I do think that it might be a fun movie to watch. In a theater also. And also it's just nice to get the fuck out of the house, right? But, you know, yeah. It makes you suffer more than I do. That is true, yeah. The universe is using the algorithm to try and push an unlikable cis white guy onto more people. Horrible. Horrible stuff. You know, it really does... such a bother to, Guys, as a cis white guy, it is really hard sometimes knowing that, like, every single algorithm ever made is fucking rigged in my favor. The horrors. I'm gonna get, like, a bunch of AdSense because I'm a cis white guy talking to someone, regardless of audience. The horror, man. People are inherently going to, like, a bunch because everyone's fucking racist. They're gonna follow a white person more likely than anyone else. That's such a bother for me, the white person. Dude, that's awful, man. God, every single time there's one of those studies where it's like, hey, here's the thing, every famous person is actually part of one specific group, and it's like, yeah, I can tell. I've seen the fucking content that these dumb crackers are making. It's not good. They're only getting follows because they're attractive and fucking neurotypical. I'm sorry. Do you want me to ruin that illusion for everybody, or... man. I just one mistake from jumping off the nearest bridge and the universe knows it. You know, honestly, it isn't a good sign when you're just Googling bridges. I think that should be a sign for some people to be like, you should check in with your friends. Hey guys, here's a... life pro tip. If you go on someone's computer and it just has like all the locate nearest bridge parentheses over land, might want just check in with them, see what they're up to, you know? Ask how their day's going. God, man. Nah, I'm never gonna act shocked when what am I thinking? 11-year bridge that goes over the interstate, so I don't need Google for that, Lamau. That is fair. Dude, you know what would be, you know, if I'm going out bridge style, I think I'd be one of those people that would make it like a minor inconvenience for everyone else. I think I would stop in the middle of the highway, veer my car so that way like no one can get through, put the hazards on, because I'm a good person. I'd put the hazards on, and then just like jump off the bridge, so then like someone has to like go out of their way to tow my car. And in the car, there's gonna be a note that's like, "This is why you fuckers need trains." I'm dying for the cause. All right, I'll leave a mark on this world. One way or another, I'm gonna be remembered as well. I agree with that. It's not enough I do a show every week where people are like, "I love what you do." I gotta go big or go home. Ads are about to start, so I'm gonna go to the webcam real quick and we can chat more. Real quick, water break. Now you get it. That's true, yeah. Pulling myself up the thing. Wait for your enemy to drive by and make it their problem. Dude, that'd be so funny. Getting like everybody, oh dude, doing a Now You See Me where you what is it? You drive you get your enemies to all be on the highway at the same time and then just like make sure you're in front of them and then just and then all three of them are like, "Oh wait, we all know it. Oh wait, is that what the fuck?" Absolutely. Yeah, see that, listen, yeah, the meds and the therapist, that might be explained by this. Bronze Man was unalive because someone hold on a second, sorry, that sucked. I'm sorry about that, Cyber. Once there's windshield, I'm always scanning overpasses. Honestly, you know what's, I do get that though. Anytime I go over and over under an overpass, I'm like, someone could fucking be up there. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I mean, I'm sorry, that is fucking horrible. But yeah, signal on my dashboard, the train system would have cleaned me off the tracks by now. Yeah. Brightline would have figured this shit out. but I'm so happy that our show, we can just title shit like that and people just like fucking get it. Dude. I think we used to have a titling system, and I do think it's better. This is a better system overall, where like we used to title our podcast episodes based on whichever TikTok we thought would be the first one to go out, so that way there was like synergy. That being said, I'm so happy I don't do that anymore, and we can do shit like that. Like Check Cop's gun. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know, and I was on the fucking show. I don't remember that shit. Oh, was that happened to you? Yeah. Would be safe from me, Lamau. Yeah, at least we're all looking out for each other in chat. That's good. That's all. Having said, in all seriousness, if you need to go get help, of course. Please. Do as I say, not as I joke. Man. God. I will say, I do think I'm thinking about it a little bit more. Being called podcast bro is interesting in the sense of like, yeah, don't tell me how to live my life. I guess, yeah, listen, free will still exists theoretically, but also, sure about that? But yeah, no, fucking, thanks for sparing me. What is it? I do think it's interesting, like, what is it? Being part of this, like, very specific niche of podcasts. And I do think that for the most part, I'm happy to be in the niche that we're in. But I do feel a pride whenever, like, people are like, "No, I fucking like the other shit you guys do." That is always a nice thing where it's like, oh, okay, we're doing something for everybody. You do one segment for, you know, you do one segment for them, you know? Gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Why is there no music playing right now? I'm just gonna move around. Okay, nope, no, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, no, I think, what is it? I am happy, real quick though, I am happy to actually do a podcast. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I know people fake podcast sets just for the purpose of making short form content. And I don't want to say, because this isn't the right opinion to have, but can you actually put fucking effort into your job? Like, if you're gonna go out of your way and make a podcast set, you might as well do a podcast. Like, you don't need to fake talking to someone for 3 minutes just to fucking, like... What the fuck is it? Like, God, it's so dumb that like you try looking for podcasts and it's just straight up like it doesn't exist. I've seen people complain about that, and it makes regular podcasts like us look bad because then it's like, oh, they're only making the Reddit. Like, they probably don't have anything else. But like, no, we have like a 4-hour long show sometimes. Like, we're putting the work, you know. But yeah, it was great hanging out for a bit. Don't forget to go see. Oh yeah, I will see you in the Discord. We'll be back soon. Any other plans for another Sarah stream soon? Not sure for a Sarah stream. We'll figure. I'll definitely let you guys know. Sometimes it's a surprise too, so just a warning. But I'm not exactly sure when the next Sarah stream is, but there's talks about it. Yeah. Fucking up real quick. I mentioned something that happened in the chat one time, and they were like, and the streamer talked back to you, and I was like, yeah, I mean, there's like 12 of us. Might love a little community. Yeah, I like the community we have here too. Yeah. I see episodes 4 hours long. I'm like, hell yeah, fuck yeah. Always recommend to the Reddit enjoyers coming over to the full pod. There's nothing. Yeah. Does Sarah know how popular she is? I'm gonna put it to you this way. I don't even know how popular I am. So it's. I think there's a hint for both of us, but I'm not entirely sure we've ever fully processed it. And we've been doing this for 3 years. Full time, at least 2 or 3 years full time. That means that I do think Sarah knows she's the favorite. I think everyone... I am joking. I do think that, what is it? Yeah, there's at least 12 of us here, so you have at least 12 fans. That is true. Again, 12 out of 400,000. No, I'm joking. But no, that would be so funny, me talking about who was Stinky Man on screen. We want Sarah. We love Josh. Only when you entertain us. That's fair. That's, yeah. I know that I'm here for a utilitarian purpose of... You love both of y'all equally? Well, thank you. I think we both do. If we're being honest here real quick, I do think we both have an idea of the support. And I think the reason why I know of the support is because it's still weird, but it's been happening for like a year or so now. But like the thing where like we're recommended in other podcasts, like as a podcast in other subreddits. Like, I think someone mentioned us in the Unamasume subreddit and was like, well, yeah, Sarah was talking about Unamasume for like an hour. And the draw of it was, it's because it was Sarah, like an actual, like, non-4chan dipshit, like, talking about it, you know? Like, it was a regular person talking about a game she enjoyed. And I think that was one of the moments where I was like, that's what we're here for, man. And I will say, it is weird to wrap around also the idea that like I don't have a full count of number of how many people do listen to us, but I have an idea, and I think it's like maybe 3,000 people listen to us on a weekly basis, which is a theater. Like that's a theater's worth of people, and it's definitely like an honor, you know. And it's like, god damn, man, that's nice. Also, when people are like, dude, when you guys go on tour. I'm like, are we good enough to be live? Hold on a minute. I say doing a live stream where I think I'm doing kind of okay. Yeah, one compliment. Yeah, you get the one compliment for the week. Stardew Valley? Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. Population of your hometown. Like, that's, yeah, right? Like, that's a significant, like, number of people, you know? I need to accept that. We're on year 5. Our farm looks the way it does. I get why people don't like this play style. Guys, I do see you and I do hear you. I'm just purposely ignoring everybody for the sake of comedy. Oh, King is really streaming all night. I'm streaming for 1 more hour. 1 more hour and we're out of here. Wow, that really doesn't... Why? Okay, I saw someone say that you can put a sprinkler up here, and you can't, and it doesn't fucking do shit. This game sucks. If you ever do a stream-a-thon, just let me know so I can ask for the days off. I don't think I'm ever going to do a marathon stream. I've seen people fucking die recently because they're doing, I've seen people die for doing hour-long streams, and quite honestly, I'm not risking my health. Which is massive, so 3,000 might not seem like a lot. That is true, and like working in an industry for 2 years, or actually no, 4 years of like, you just see hundreds of thousands of people walk by you in the matter of a year, it doesn't help. It really doesn't help to the idea of scale. I'm gonna try a Saturday shift off. You're gonna be amazed to hear this, but like, this is like my job. This is the Friday shift, and tomorrow I am gonna have a Saturday shift where I go into a room and record with my loving wife. They changed sprinkler thing. God damn it! No one wants to not work anymore. It's bullshit. I I know September's coming up, and I think I am going to try and do stuff for it, as in make sure my VODs are actually up and I can make content to try and, you know, capitalize TM on it. The French guy, yeah. I run the stream to go to our towns now. It doesn't matter how big or small. Dude, I do think it's funny to think of, like, visiting like, if people say a, like, city that we're supposed to visit, we go there. We don't even do a fucking show. We just, like, do, like a presidential fake campaign. And we just, like, shake people's hands and kiss people's babies, and we just fucking leave. And we're like, we're not doing a podcast here. 6 or 12 hours? I think a 6-hour stream is not out of the question. 12 hours I've done before. I don't know if I would fucking do that soon, but yeah. Just walk around and see if we find you, Lamau. I will say, and maybe this is too, like, personal, if you ever go to, like, Universal sometimes, we haven't gone to Universal that often recently because our passes don't work anymore because we didn't pay them, but, like, if we ever get our passes back and you decide, if you're in Orlando and you go to like, Universal on, like, a weekday, there's a non-zero chance that you could run into us. Would you recognize us? I don't know. We're probably wearing our masks. We did go to MegaCon this year and no one recognized us, and I do think part of it was wearing the masks, but we did get recognized last year, which was wild. Universal, yeah, Universal Studios is my favorite. AMA. Yeah, we'll just be walking around and, like, we'll sign your car. I don't know. We don't make merch. Or we do make merch, but it's through a different company and only, like, 7 people have ever bought anything. We'll sign your old coffee bags. Greenhouse is unlocked. We do have everything unlocked. But, yeah, we're just not doing anything, if I'm being honest with you right now. We have all this shit. Simpsons is fair. I think they've updated the right once or twice. You gotta check out a little coffee shop. The chai tea latte is so good. Hell yeah. I'll keep that in mind. Honestly, if we ever, like, do go on, like, some sort of, like, tour or something, my main question is gonna be like, all right, where's the coffee? So I'm gonna need something to get me through. You know what I mean? I gotta somehow survive this being on a bus for 20 days straight. What's my favorite Latin sports spots for some good food? Honestly, fuck yeah. But yeah, our sprinklers aren't here. I'm still using the regular sprinklers because I'm too lazy to be fucked to change these. Caribou coffee down there, dude? You would love. I don't think we have caribou coffee. That does not sound familiar. Okay, real quick, we don't live in St. Augustine. Obviously, we've never mentioned living there. But real quick, I do want to recommend, is it Kookaburra? Is that the name of it? There's a place called Kookaburra Coffee in St. Augustine. I think they're in, like, one other spot too. And it's, like, really good coffee. We have one mug from them. We broke the other one. But, like, it's really good shit. And I think we bought coffee from them too to bring home. Midwestern franchise, like Starbucks, but better. Okay, I mean, you say Starbucks but better, I'm gonna be like, yeah, sold. But also not a big bar. TD09101, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. I say this as someone who hasn't had Starbucks in, like, is Midwest okay? I haven't had Starbucks in, like, probably 2-3 years. I really don't. I'm not upset that I haven't had Starbucks, if I'm being honest. Like, it is kind of just, like, meh. And honestly, you can go other places to get the same type of... Dutch Bros, I don't know if I like Dutch Bros, but I don't think that they're, like, what is it? What the fuck is it? I do think it probably would be better. What am I thinking? I will say, something that sucks about Universal is that all their coffee is Starbucks, or it's their shitty, like, worker coffee is the best way. When I worked at Universal, they would have, like, coffee for the employees, but it was always the cheapest shit you could find. Horrible. Awful. This is Queen of Stardew. We're currently married to Abigail, but that could change at any moment. That could be taken away. Next one was pretty mid. Yeah, and I think the one time I regularly we do have a Starbucks kind of close to us, and we also got recognized at that Starbucks, and we said we live near the Starbucks, and we both realized later, like, oh, that wasn't a good idea. But I think the most I went to Starbucks in like a short period of time would be when I was working at Disney. I would go do night shifts, and I would get like their not croissant, but like their little not bagel, whatever the fuck it is, their breakfast sandwich. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I think if I ate it today, I think I'd have a nostalgic like for it. And listen, Dunkin' Donuts isn't on my good list right now, but I would prefer a Dunkin' Donuts bagel over Starbucks. Something. No, okay, cool. Just making sure. I don't think what is it? I'm trying to think. I don't think I've gotten to a point where, like, I've needed to fucking go to, like, a thing. Don't think I've been Dunkin' Donuts without them messing up my order. Still good, though. I don't think I've ever had a big mess up that wasn't fixed, thankfully. That being said, I do think we have the benefit of being in Florida and Orlando specifically, mostly because I think everyone has the hospitality brainworm in them. So no one's really... and not even like brainworm, but like hospitality beaten into them, because if you get one order wrong with a tourist, they will fuck your day up. So you kind of have to be on the ball as often as possible, which is also why whenever something's wrong, I try to be as nice as possible, because I don't want to make their lives any harder than it already is, you know? Put this here, put this here, put this here. Honestly, just fuck it. Just put everything in here right now. What do we got? When do I get lingcod? I need to get a lobster. We'll make a fucking crab pot. Whatever. Who cares? Who gives a shit? It's all the same. Same as it fucking ever was. Am I right? Talking heads, huh? Bean and tea leaves are my favorites. Ooh. I'll keep that in mind. I will say, oh, Ginger Maker, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Also, I think, did we get another rose? Oh, it was Goofy from earlier. Yes. If I said if you were nice to me, I would give you free stuff. I don't know if the last time I've gotten something free for being nice. I think the one time I've gotten something free recently is I think we went to Taco Bell. I ordered it on the app, and I think the Taco Bell we go to, sadly, is like short staffed, so they're always a little bit coffee bean. Oh, coffee bean and tea leaf is one of your favorites. Sorry. Do you shorten it to bean and leaf? That's how I would do it. TD, thank you very much for the 100 bits as well. Also, thank you for redeeming your channel point taxes. You're giving back to the channel point community. Oh, fuck, we do have... All right, well, yeah. Nah, just coffee bean? All right. Fair. I think, what is it? The Taco Bell, the one time we got free shit from Taco Bell was they gave us, like, coupons for free tacos because it took, like, 45 minutes for them to get our order done. And they also upgraded our drinks. But, yeah. Throw scissors at your face? Like, yeah, if you're nice to people, you can get through a lot of good shit. It's honestly, it's free, and you can, like, 9 times out of 10, again, you'll get, like, if you're, like, need a refund for something and you're just nice, they'll be nice to you. Like, they'll be like, oh, yeah, whatever. Not my fucking money. I'll kill these fucking sludges. I'll do it. I'll fucking kill them, dude. Ah, God. One of these days, I know I'm gonna get the writing bug, because every once in a while, I just have, like, scene ideas, and I'm just, in my brain, I'm like, how do I actually make this good? Like, I'm sure it's easy to come up with, like, something cool in your brain, but, like, how do you make it transferable into, like, a story that actually matters? The answer is, I don't fucking know. I've been doing this shit for years. Does King ever get recognized in the streets? Only time we've gotten recognized again was at MegaCon last year and at one Starbucks one time. By the person working the drive-thru. I want to say, too, real quick, and maybe this is kind of... I feel like this is bad in the sense of, like... The people that recognize us very specifically mention the TikTok. They don't usually say the podcast, so they only know us from the one platform that we're big on, which I guess makes sense. But it is funny where it's like, oh, we do other stuff. And we took a photo with one person one time, and I don't know what happened to that photo. It wasn't with us. Like, we didn't take the... Dude, taking a photo with a fan for the sole purpose of... What is it, dude? Can you imagine, like, someone recognizes, like, hey, can we take a photo with you? Just to, like... But no, they took a photo with us. I don't know if they ever posted it anywhere, but yeah, they definitely did. I don't know you from TikTok, and that's okay. Listen, you don't have to apologize, but like, it's just recognize that when I hear like you're from TikTok, and it's like, oh man, you don't even know the half of it. Oh no. Oh shit, dude. You have to plug the what is it? You should have to plug the podcast if they really enjoy the TikTok. I will. And, you know, it's hard to like. It's one of those things where it's like I know there's probably an easier way to like plug the show. A podcast will save this relationship, but also it's one of those things where it's like I mostly do the call to action right at the end. Like I've made a little thing in After Effects that's like, oh, go listen to ABWCR on all the stuff, and it's like just text. But I've never gotten to the point where I felt the need to like put in so blatant a call to action, thankfully. But I do feel like if I put it in, there's like a chance. It feels like a gamble to me, where it's kind of like, on the one hand, I do think people might transfer over from TikTok. On the other hand, it's annoying, and I think people are going to turn off the video, which means we get less exposure on our TikTok. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. And like, there's not really a win or lose. It's just kind of like, which poison do you want? But yeah. I will say, I think some days, one of the things I would want to do if I get more efficient in editing and more time, which probably will be, if I'm lucky, in the next few weeks, I wouldn't be against making like a second TikTok account that's just the first half of the podcast. Because when we post stuff from the first half of the podcast on the TikTok account, it doesn't usually do good because... what am I thinking? What am I thinking? I would probably be... what am I thinking? Sorry. The TikToks that we put on the account are so hyper-focused and niche that like anything else kind of just gets fucked over. And it kind of just fucks over all the other TikToks. Like a reverse sacrifice where you get actual harm from doing something different. I don't know what I would be doing if I didn't have social media going. I think with social media specifically, I did go to school for video editing. So I think I'd still be video editing in some form or another. Because I would have been forced to like push my hand and like actually get editing work. And I still do editing work right now, even with the show. But like, I think I'd be working more editing for other people, for sure, as opposed to just for myself. I think is probably the most likely scenario. What kind of things we do? A lot of like media analysis. Like we watched Weapons last week, and then we talked about it on the show for like an hour and a half. I think an hour and a half is kind of lowballing it too, because we also talked about the theater experience itself. We talk about pretty much everything, yeah. Yeah, I do all the editing for the podcast. That comes to doing the podcast itself, doing the TikToks. I create the Instagram in the sense of like I pick the quote and the photo for the Instagram, and then Sarah makes that and posts it. Sarah does a lot of the social media stuff. Like she runs the website, she runs the Instagram for the most part. When it comes to posting photos, for sure. And what else? And performs like and does most of the performing on the show, I would say. And a lot of people really enjoy Sarah, and I think that's like she really brings like an it factor to the show. I'm talking like a fucking producer, but yeah, no, she's really, as a performer, she's like fucking amazing and collaborative. Yeah, you love Sarah. Hell yeah, you know it. But yeah, no, we talk about a lot of variety of things. Is the best way I would describe our show. It is a variety comedy podcast. Can you make sure what is it? All the updates for Am I the Asshole in one video? Tired of going back to the channel. Depends on what the update is and how long it took for us to watch it. Yeah. You guys disappeared from my For You page. I was doom scrolling and back with a quickness. Hell yeah. Well, welcome back to the fucking welcome back to the good side of TikTok ? Appreciate that you're finally on our For You page. I will say I think a lot of people because we got really inconsistent for a little bit, for like we got real bad depression and ADHD doesn't help. I think a lot of people weren't getting on our For You pages for a little bit because we weren't posting as much, but I do think it's doing a lot better now. Yeah. I think more people are coming on the For You page back, and it's kind of nice to see them all come back. Preferred video editing software? Okay, this is unpopular, and I'm sorry that I'm going to have to say this. I do prefer working in Premiere Pro. And I know it's Adobe. And I know there's free alternatives. But, like, I'm going to be so real with you, man. I don't want to learn another one. Dude, I remember early on, like in film school, they were going to try and teach us fucking Avid. And that looked like a nightmare. I'm willing to bet it wouldn't be that bad to learn. But yeah, I think Adobe, all the shit being in one package helps. And also the cross-platform of it all really does help. For better and for worse. We don't have a P.O. box. We should get a P.O. box. We have been messaged so many times about a P.O. box, and we just haven't. We had a P.O. box and it didn't work, and then I think we just let it go out. Like we just fucked off with the post office box. We might get like a different like thing at some point. Probably when we have a little bit more money coming in to actually pay for a box every month, you know? One day. Bad person, well, but come back. I appreciate that, yeah, and I appreciate the understanding. Is there a fan club? Yeah. You know, honestly, Marvel movie level of editing, maybe. I think maybe I'd be doing more like audio shit. Because I really do enjoy the audio. Thank you for the 1,000 coins. Appreciate that. We're going to spend all that money tomorrow. We're going to go gambling tomorrow. But yeah, no, like, yeah. I went to TikTok just now and saw a video of a kid asking his mom, is Donald Trump a real person? When she says yes, she just breaks out crying. Me too. That, yeah, so fucking relatable. I get it. I get it. Do you have a preferred open source editor? Ooh, open source editor. I will say real quick, I've seen people use Blender for video editing. I don't know how good it is. I know you can do it. Blender's also really good for just 3D. It's my fault just coming onto the TikTok. Sorry about the TikTok. Also, Tiny Dino, thank you very much, Cat of the. Appreciate that. Dude, getting bored of the stream on Twitch and then going to fucking TikTok and being like, oh, fuck. Oh, I can't escape it. I'm everywhere, man. Dude, one of these days we're gonna be on YouTube also, and you're gonna be like, fuck. I say we're gonna be on YouTube as if there isn't a whole goddamn show. Oh, fuck, his photos on the thing. Oh, God, because I didn't fully watch it. The red bar's only halfway. God damn it. Fuck. 2 screens, I can't have no peace in this damn house. Get YouTube opened on your TV right now. And watch last week's podcast, and then I'll be on 3 screens. But also, I'll be talking about something different probably on the podcast, because that's a different time. But also, maybe not. I don't know, but your farm is rough. I know it's rough. It's rough like me, you know what I'm saying? I took a stream, cooked dinner, forgot to come back, then scrolled through TikTok and found the stream, and I was like, oh fuck, hell yeah. Dude. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's... You gotta... The media attack, you have to do it on all angles. Yeah, I know the farm's rough, and this is 5 years of work, man. You guys know that fucking Boyhood took 12 years to make? You guys ever think about that? Personally, I don't, but it's stuck in my brain, so I'm forced to. I don't want to think about it, but it's there. Always waiting, like a fucking sleeper agent. I am reminded... Man, fuck all that shit. You guys care that I saw? Yeah. Own personal boogeyman. Dude, if I... You know what's crazy is, being in this fucking, industry and being public... There's a non-zero chance I could become someone's sleep paralysis demon. And for some reason... That's the worst thing that I think could happen. That's horrible, actually. I don't want to make someone's night worse. My whole job is trying to make people's nights kind of better. Oh no, I do not want to manifest as that, is all I'm saying. This is what my farm looks like. Takes too much time to tidy up. Yeah. We'll take some time today to tidy up. Let's at least clear up the shit. Because you also make a good point over there on TikTok where it's like, where are the Junimos? And we do need them. And honestly, they're cute little boys. I just gotta get them, man. God damn it. Getting the tipsy effect right while we're doing this, yeah. If I had sleep paralysis, it could just be a guy and I freak out because I'm alone. What are you doing in my house? Yeah, if it's just like a random like guy your brain makes up, I'm willing to bet that's still scary. I had a nightmare, missed the book club, and got kicked out of the Discord and woke up genuinely distressed. I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry for our behavior in your nightmare. Jeez, man. I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's a weird thing now that I honestly, I'm gonna be so fucking real with you. I haven't thought about that being a possibility. Being in someone's nightmare or dream, period. That's a crazy thought to have. God, wasn't that the whole point of that? I haven't watched it. I feel like there was a lot of hype around it, and then everyone just forgot it existed. But there's that Nick Cage movie where it's what is it? Like everyone dreams of him, and then shit gets weird because it's an A24 movie. No shame to A24, of course, but you know what I mean. Fucking But yeah, no, I haven't. That's interesting to me. I just live that. I'll build the goddamn hut. Don't worry, I'm on it. I'm making genuine. Okay, I'm gonna make. Okay, you know what? Let's go see what we need for it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll do it. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Dream scenario. That is the one. Yeah. I forgot about that. That's a movie that I feel like everyone talked about for like 3 days, and then everyone forgot existed. I gotta go to the wizard. Oh, okay. We go straight to Willy's Wonderland. I forgot about Willy's Wonderland. I think, was it? I remember watching the Red Letter Media video on that. He sells nothing but gas. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, you know what? Fucking, let's get some gas in here. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, what is Kids You Know reference? Kids, I don't know what time it is over there, but here it's 4:20. Where am I going? Wizard, right? Is that what we all agreed upon? Alright, fuck you, horse. Sorry, I gotta go. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, I'm gonna find the Junimos, yeah. Willy's Wonderland, it's a Five Nights at Freddy's movie knockoff, is the best way to describe it. And language with the elementals, actually speaks up, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, now if you'll excuse me. Alright, well, alright. Goodbye. The book, Josh? Oh, the book. Oh, the fucking book, dude. Oh, shit. There's a whole book that's open, and I should have fucking looked at it. So I stopped and saying, oh, thank you for stopping and saying hi, Sean McCain. Hell yeah. I appreciate you saying hi. Oh, we have this. Oh, we so got that, dude. Oh, we can get that, dude. Let's fucking go. Gamers, rise up. Yeah, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by saying hi. Fucking, what am I thinking? Yeah, I don't remember that from, and Banana Splits, yeah. Which, coincidentally, those both were talked about in the, what is it? In the Red Letter Media video at the same time. Man, so many old Red Letter Medias I gotta rewatch. Good times. God. I was rewatching the Barbarian one too, and I really much I'll rewatch it after the weapons, like rewatching weapons too. Just God, they're just entertainers, man. Oh, because they're the same damn thing? Yeah, it was because they're the same damn thing. Yeah, literally, yes. Chad face, yes. I do have a lot of ancient fruit. I don't know if I have the star fruit now that you mention it. Whoops. Hold on. Actually, hold on a second. It might be... Weirdly, it might actually be in this one, because that's what it was supposed to be. Hold on. Nope. Alright. Oh, we got plenty of seeds at least, so, fucking... We're chilling. Alright, so we'll have this next stream, at least. Because I don't think in 30 minutes these are going to grow fast enough. At the current rate of us, you know, doing nothing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There we go. That's at least 9, but you know, let's just fucking round it out, you know what I'm saying? Let's just fucking round this shit out. Where the fuck is it? There it is, yeah. Alright, but okay, we can get together the wood, the stone, the whatever, firewood. What is it? Starfruit? Starfruit, yeah. Real quick, you, and you. Wow, you know what? It's so weird actually taking care of the farm. 200 and 100. Got it. Oh, okay, we got stone. Alright, we're cool. I'll probably still go to the mines at some point, but, you know, yeah. Parmesan asparagus, fettuccine alfredo. Ooh, four cheese Texas toast. That sounds really good. They're just gonna get sneaky this lactose intolerant. That's fair, yeah. I think right now, if I'm not mistaken, Sarah and I talked about making. She was gonna make a jambalaya, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm still very excited for because I saw the fucking. We just got groceries, dude. You know what's like? We bought a bunch of groceries. I'm not gonna lie. We bought like $300 worth of groceries in total, which thankfully most of that was like shit we bought in bulk and we're not gonna have to buy for like years, like trash bags and shit like that. But like. It was funny. Yesterday we got the groceries yesterday, and then during lunch we were like, well, let's get fucking boba. Let's go. Fuck cooking right now. I want some goddamn boba in my system. You know what? They sell fucking chicken fries. Yeah, fucking yeah. Get that shit. Polish sauce. Ooh, that sounds good. I think we're just using, sadly, I think we're just using the regular sausage, but either way, I'm excited for it. Ooh, paella would be good. Might be paella we're making also, because we got shrimp recently. Which is, I think, the main difference in our dish when it comes to jambalaya and paella, stuff like that. 25 count hefty bags for 2 for 10 right now, by the way. Chat, I just stocked the fuck up. Oh, that's not too bad. I got, at Costco, I got, I think, 200... For I think 200 for like $17. And I think that's where it's at, man. Pasta of a couple of, oh, nice. Tinga tostadas with empanadas and arroz y frijoles. Oh, okay. Damn. God damn it. We have 30. I can't get hungry 30 minutes before the stream's over. We got 30 minutes. We gotta get through 30 minutes before... Gotta get 30 minutes before we do this. Hold on. How many jumping out of shrimp? That day we found out. Oh, you're allergic to shellfish? Dude, my mom found out she was allergic to some sort of shellfish in public. When we were at Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville in City Walk, Orlando City Walk, she got like a dish that I think had shellfish in it, like some sort of shrimp or whatever. Fucking during the meal, she was like, "Oh, this is like really spicy." And then both Sarah, I, and my dad all ate it. It was like, "This is not spicy. This tastes normal. Like there's a little bit of a kick, but this is not it." They just want Josh rethinks in Spanish. That's fair. Pulled chicken and avocado for adobo. Sorry, adobo. We have that season. I should know how to fucking pronounce that. And my translation's fair. Yeah, it's even in general, so it's fine. Yeah, but like she genuinely like didn't realize until like she got home that she might be allergic to shellfish. And she kept eating it despite it being spicy in her mind, dude. Like, it was genuinely, like, I'm now thinking about it. Like, thankfully it didn't get... her allergy, I guess, wasn't so bad, question mark. Because, like, she didn't have a shellfish allergy as far as we knew. And I know she's had, like, shellfish before. So it was, like, the first time she's, like, ever had some sort of allergic reaction. It is difficult on Josh. Thank you. Finally, someone's looking out for this white guy that runs the stream. Yeah, you can develop out. Yeah, I know that too. That's the thing. Like, that was just the first time. But yeah, having it be Margaritaville sounds like a fucking trip. It does sound like a trip. And I am happy that she's okay. Spoiler alert, she is still currently around, just not eating shellfish anymore. But as far as I'm aware, at least. Maybe she... Because she did say before, like, officially not giving up, I'd say, but, like, saying she's not going to eat it. Like, she was like, man, we have so much fucking shit in our fucking house, you know? And it's like, goddamn. See, I like Diagnosis 27. That's so fair. And I will say, too, I'm not going to lie. I do think, and I think a part of me is scared that, like, at some point, I'm going to really actually get, like, lactose intolerant. To a certain degree, and I don't know, it might be one of two things, right? The reason why, because I used to eat Blue Box mac and cheese all the fucking time, and recently, and I don't know if it's just a bad batch, I don't know, but I immediately had to shit after eating Blue Box mac and cheese, man. And I don't know where it came from. Like, it genuinely, I never had that happen before. And I'm now thinking about it, like, even when I have, like, my mac and cheese, this doesn't happen. So I wonder if it's just whatever's in Blue Box is now fucking with my system. Which sucks, because Blue Box is so easy to make, and one of the few meals where I'm like, yeah, you know, I'll stand in the kitchen for 20 minutes and doing this. Like, I know it's not even real cheese, like, don't get me wrong, but also, like, why did I get sick from it? What was it? What in the goddamn bullshit did this? The red 40? It's the red 40, man. Man. God, sorry. You're just saying a food dye just makes me think of RFK Jr. It's not your fault. It's just how the world is now. God, someday, you know, you go your day. You'll still get some years. Yeah, no, it's still gonna take a while for me to give it a couple years. I'll finally get the hang of doing shit. Of saying what is it? Latin food terms. Yeah, that part wasn't in the Jimmy Buff. As long it wasn't. Wasting away in fucking Margaritaville, man. God damn. Hey, rest in peace, man. You know, listen, I'm not gonna say I would ever put Red 40 gave me ADHD, dude, and then the vaccine gave me the autism, dude. Dude, that was a 1-2 punch when my fucking parents were like, you know what this kid's gonna love? Artificial fucking Skittles. And getting vaccinated. Like, goddamn, I just wish they were thinking ahead, man. God damn it. And now I'm trapped in this horrible hell. Now it's obviously not. Man. Dude. RFK Jr., sorry. I think I had a thought. Oh, yeah. Okay, real quick. Jimmy Buffett, right? Jimmy Buffett's not in my likes. You know? You know, I'm not, like, actively going out to listen to some Jimmy Buffett, right? You fucking know I'm not turning it off, though, if it's on. Like, if it fucking comes on, man, you know what I mean? Like, there's something about it where it's just like, yeah, you know, we can just vibe for, like, 3 minutes right now. As opposed to natural Skittles, which make you immortal, of course. Yeah, exactly. You guys know about them. The Skittles from the Skittle tree, yeah. Man. Anaphylactic shock in Margaritaville. Yeah. You know, sometimes I think I do, like when I'm singing in the car, right? I think, oh, you know, I know how to stay on key. The second I don't have any backing track, fuck me, I don't know how that song goes. God damn it. But also, to be fair, I have been talking for like 2.5 hours straight. So also, my throat's not in the best condition for singing. Hey, how you doing? Welcome over there from TikTok. I see you. Yeah, shingles never happened. Have never gotten chickenpox. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, shingles is fucked up. Jesus, man. Isn't it, dude? Isn't it fucking crazy that like 1 in 3 people who get chickenpox grow up to get like shingles? And, like, people are still like, fuck no, I'm not, or doing, like, those fucking chickenpox parties or whatever. That shit is so fucked, man. My condolences, holy shit. What are you up to do? Technically, I'm supposed to be cleaning up the farm. We haven't really gotten to that part, but we're gonna do it. It was like, yeah, because I had you got vaccinated. Yeah, no, like, yeah, because, yeah, you need to get that shit fucking on lock, man. God damn, dude. Fucking awful, man. Can't tell if Rosie's trying to get in. The door has been consistently for like the past hour been like, it sounds like someone's trying to get in. Me when I play Five Nights at Freddy's Pizza Simulator. But fucking it does sound like she's trying to get in. Let her in. No, she's gonna break the set. 2 of our 1 cat have broken the set or moved shit around on the set. All right, we're not fucking playing around. One of the 2 broke a light, a fluorescent light, and we had to air out Sarah's apartment because they put dangerous chemicals in these fucking lights for some goddamn reason. And I can't get the fucking LED lights yet. Because I gotta save like $200 So until then, I'm playing with fire until these fucking things go out, and I'm forced to be like, all right, let's get a loan real quick. I will say I was looking up recently like creator loans, and it's kind of amazing how many loans there are like dedicated to creators. When I'm like, no one's gonna be able to pay you back. Have you seen AdSense rates? You're really expecting everything to stay stable for like 3 fucking years? I don't think so, man. I would not give myself a loan, is all I'm saying. And they're like, oh, we helped Smosh buy Smosh back. And it's like, I mean, yeah, but like, they're Smosh. Of course you trust them. They have billions of dollars. They got capital, man. Rest of us are kind of just figuring it out. I'm not sure if you can get chickenpox in an adult. I'm not sure if you can get chickenpox in an adult either. I'm not saying anything to that too. I agree with that, yeah. But was really young and don't remember. Shit, man. God, man, I saw a good TikTok recently. And by the way, I do recommend to people, if you're able to, if you have to go out, fucking what is it? Make sure you're masked. I do try to make sure I'm masked pretty much all the time I go out, despite how weird it feels to be in the middle of Florida where no one else does it. But holy shit, dude. I saw a good TikTok where it's like, oh yeah, everything that's like, you know, it's definitely not the COVID that's still going around right now that's making people sick. Couldn't possibly be that. And it's like, all right, well... I don't even remember what the context was. I just remember that was the vibe of the TikTok, and I was like, yeah, it's good someone saying it at least. What am I thinking? Like, after marriage, children, I saw about a 4-year-old boy via Nerf machine guns. Oh my god. Dude, at least I didn't have a Nerf nuke. Am I right, Wise Kids You Know fans? I'm just gonna keep referencing Wise Kids You Know until until it gets to the point where, like, either it's too annoying or... it's revealed that, like, one of them's, like, a murderer or something. Horrible, man. Alright, hold on. I will say, we've made good progress on clearing up this side of the farm. Let's go see what buildings we can make. What wondrous things we can do right now. Also toss that shit, dude. 3 grand? Fuck yeah, dude. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome back. Hold on. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, no, it's not this one. It was this one. Ah, shit. Fucking shit, dude. Ah, fuck. People are gonna know I'm bad at this game. Oh, no. You guys, oh, hell yeah. Dude, fucking, AG, Dragon fans, I'm a concert waiting for it to start. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. I hope the concerts go good. Yeah. Flushing even notice. Well. Look who made it. I did a good bit with Sarah recently where, I think Sarah woke up. I don't remember what. For some reason, I was sitting on the couch and the lamp was right next to me. I hadn't turned it on yet. Sarah came out. I turned on the light like a disappointed parent. Like, and I was about to be like, where were you last night? Why did you get home so late? And I just started fucking coughing. I didn't even get a chance to say shit. And then... okay, that sucks. Okay, hold on. I'm fucking replaying that effect. Hold on. That's so embarrassing. Yeah, dude, I really dropped the ball on that one. Hold on, but yeah, most kids, you know, I can remember. I was showing the elegant. I do remember that one, but that wasn't one of the ones that was there. I'm gonna have to redo that. Hold on. But I got a good laugh out of Sarah, which honestly is the only thing I try to do when it comes to, like, you know. Okay, there we go. I tried to, you know. As long as someone's laughing, I don't really give a shit if I'm, like, the butt of the joke, you know? That's what's up. There used to be a time where I would be too upset. But also, it does depend on how far it goes, of course. But you know what I mean. You know what's up. Anyway, I went the wrong way for this, but I don't care. I gotta commit to this. $95 for a t-shirt? Holy shit. Dude, we could be making... Dude, we're selling $25 like dumbasses? And, like, you guys are getting $95 shirts? Hold on a minute. I'm pissed right now. Hold on a second. XL asks for the small size. I'm 4'11". Damn, dude. Shit. Okay, that does suck that it's the fucking... God, I will say that does suck. Like the what is it? I thought I do know your podcast. Hell yeah, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the podcast and my smooth talking voice. Oh, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. No, not here. Hold on. Did they spit in your face for that price, dude? They better, man. I can't believe you took this long to realize who you were. Listen, you don't have to apologize. Like we're not so ingrained in the public that I think people are gonna be like, oh, fuck, it is that guy. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Or like, oh, I know exactly who this motherfucker is. So you're good. Don't worry. What can I build? What can I... Hey, real quick. Home renovations, farm buildings. Yeah, farm buildings. Let's see what we got. Because I'm not plastic almost bro. Jesus, man. I gotta start selling t-shirts for like 90. It's at least still cheaper. Josh has a podcast. Yeah, I have a podcast. I co-host a podcast with my partner Sarah called "A Podcast Will Save This Relationship." I had to record an ad for the podcast recently, and it really took me like 2 hours to write and record a 21-second ad because I didn't fucking know how to describe our podcast in a way that like regular ass people would understand. So I'm gonna read it actually because I do want to know if this is what our show is. Sarah does. Yeah, Sarah actually jumps between both chairs to do me actually, like the podcast. Well, don't say that's. Oh god, I was gonna make a gross joke earlier when someone asked me about if I've done the doles yet. I'm not gonna say it now, but okay. Fucking important class community though, because I love Jarson on the slide. Okay, that's fair. I would AP with Sarah is like a minor household name. I think. I think that's fair. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So. Oh, okay. Get a Coke. That's good. Hell yeah. Okay. Real quick. Hold on. Let me read this script I wrote because I do want to know if I got it right. Because I don't know how what our show is. I still haven't figured it out. Alright, so I said, hey there, I'm Josh, co-host of A Podcast Will Save This Relationship, a comedy variety podcast where my partner Sarah and I read and react to Reddit stories, analyze film and television, and talk about pop culture. If you're looking for a good laugh and casual conversations about media, our show is perfect for you. Check out A Podcast Will Save This Relationship on Spotify. Was that good? Was that actually, do you guys think that gets the fucking point across? Or the guy we sent it to was like, hey, that ad's great, and I'm like, you're paid to say that it sounded great. Listen, I appreciate the kind feedback, but also you run the fucking you're the guy at Spotify that's supposed to be that are trying to make us sell ads to make ads to sell more ads. Fuck. It's good. Okay, that's good. I'm glad I got it across at least. That sums it up pretty good. Thank Christ. And you know, I thought it sucked I would say that I never lied to you. Sounds good. Okay, good. I will say I get self-conscious when I'm here recording and doing like ads because I put on the Disney voice. And for those of you who don't know what the Disney voice is, if you worked at Disney, you kind of know what this is. You like speak in like 2 octaves higher than you normally talk. And I do feel that when I'm like, oh, I guess I gotta do like work and like sell this, I guess. Like there's a the customer service voice. Like, I can't get it out of my brain when I'm trying to, like, do shit like that. I don't know why. That's the real brain worm in me. Is the fucking, oh, thank you for following the tots, by the way. Appreciate that. Fucking, dude, fucking, I'm telling you, man. I am Josh. If you like seeing a white man get tortured by watching really bad movies for your entertainment. See, I didn't want to bring in the you should bring honestly, patriarchy is at fault for this. You're right. But, like... Honestly, though, yeah, bad movies for entertainment. Maybe I should have done that, but I don't know how to say that within 10 seconds, extra seconds. I think I got the base across, which I think is what's important. And I do hope that like it helps out maybe and like gets a little bit of a bump, but also, I don't know. I will say it is weird to know that like we're kind of in a similar field to a bunch of other shows. Like they sent like examples of like other people who read the ads. And it was like, there was one that I don't remember. There was the LOL podcast, which is one of the bigger ones, because it's like a bunch of like teenagers, I think. I don't know what the fuck they do. And then it was also Curtis Connor's podcast. He did one as well. And I think I really copied the Curtis Connor one almost to a fault. But I was like, we're not in a league with him, right? Like, why are we even in the same conversation right now? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, that guy pays an editor. Like, he... you know, he's out there, like, he's fucking offloading that shit like a smart businessman. You hate when your customer service voice kicks in while I'm collecting my own takeout food. Like, I'm the customer now, please remove me from the curse. Yeah, every time I get on a phone call, I put on the customer service voice. I put on the customer service voice for, like... 2 sentences, and then I'm asked a question, and I'm like, I don't know. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Fucking... okay, shut the fuck up. Hold on. Yeah, I'll get my credit card. Hold on. Jesus, fuck. Want the 3 wacky digits or not? Jesus. I'm practicing saying, hi, how are you, in my normal voice. But then you do... Like, that's the thing, though, is like, I feel like when you practice it, then it's like, oh, but it doesn't feel sincere now. But was it ever sincere when you did it as customer service? I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore. Have we been so beaten into not being sincere that it turned around to becoming sincere? Try your vocal cords and you can't do that. That is true. Yell into a microphone Tuesday and Fridays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv, AGuyNicknamedJC. Then you can really do it. Challenge totally unrelated. Fucking what? Like drink a gallon of milk. Cinnamon? What challenge are we doing here? Name all 12 zodiac signs. You know, okay. Gemini, Libra, 10 others. I don't do the customer service voice when my clients. I just talk normal. When I do a waiter, I go to a bar. Yeah, true. Hold on. Don't forget Gatorade Mercury. Yeah, Gatorade Mercury. Retrograde. Energizer. Battery Bunny. Hitachi. And Stanley Cup. High grade. There we go. Trying to name the 13th Zodiac. Cruz. Ted Cruz, right? That's the 13th one. Bringing it back. I'm tying it all together, everybody. I'm tying it all together. Get fucked. That's a funny way of doing that. Okay. Not Hitachi. Yeah, fucking, yeah. I'm pointing out the perverts in chat right now. Fucking got your asses. Book 'em, boys. That or Ouroboros, depending on who you ask. Ooh, Ouroboros that's kind of interesting. Guy who only knows Ouroboros from the SCP-1 proposal. It's me, I'm Guy. No, I'm just... Isn't it crazy? Okay, if I'm actually gonna try... there is the crab one. Okay, I know there's the lion one, I think. Gemini's the 2 twins. There's a fish one. Cancer's one of them. I remember that one. Fuck. You have to do the name. That's the I don't know the names of them. That's the real problem right now. Not the lion one. The Lion King. Cancer, Libra, Taurus, Gemini. I have like friends with birthdays. I should know what their birthdays are. Which one's what's the one that's right before Gemini that technically I would be if I was done earlier in May, but that's why people are like, oh, you're a May Gemini, that's what you are? Is that one Taurus? Fuck, I don't remember. Taurus is what it sounds like, but that's not what it is. Fucking what is it? Okay. I got 4 of them. I'm actually kind of impressed that it's the 3rd of them. Where's my cloth? Yeah, I know I said Taurus. I'm just saying, and yeah. Is a Leo sun? Leo is one of them, but that doesn't count because you guys said it. Fuck. Oh god, okay. Taurus is April mate. Okay, that's the reason why I know it, because it's the one right before me. Okay, yeah. What's after me? It's Cancer's the crab one. I remember that. That's why I know that one. Dude, I unlocked a limited theme and promote coupon real quick. Thanks, TikTok. Thanks for not calling my content low quality today and offering me free gifts. Really appreciate it. What the fuck else is there? If you don't get mine, I'll take it personally. Fuck, what is it? Fuck me. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look it up. I know, I'm gonna call it on the challenge because I actually don't know. And also, I gotta snooze the ads. Hold on. I'm gonna memorize this for next week. This is my fucking homework. Hold on. The zodiac signs. Hold on, real quick, because I actually don't remember what it is. I can only get to 10. I got to 4, so you're doing better than me. I'm looking it up, and I'm being honest with it. Aries, go. I should know Aries. I should have known Aries. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Sad that I got the fish one wrong too. I didn't say Aries. Like, sincerely, I'm not taking your chain. I know you're not. Listen, hey, listen. Alright, well, I learned all 12 of them. And you know what? Okay, you'll ask again next time? Alright. You know what the best part is? I closed out the fucking one. And I immediately forgot all of them. Dude, what if I came back next stream and, like, every time I lift my arm, it's just black Sharpie of all the different zodiac signs? Like, I'm cheating for a fucking test, man. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, Aries. I'm sorry. I'll just fairy tale. You should know them all. I don't watch fairy tales, dude. That's fucking. There you go. I only know Gemini because it's mine, and also Kendrick Lamar said it once in a fucking rap. All right, there you go. That's it. I'm that kind of fucking dumb white guy. What's their sign? If I'm not mistaken, hers is Libra. If I'm not mistaken. That being said, I don't remember. Because I think I want to say, oh, fuck me. Oh, God, am I saying something wrong? I know it's not Taurus. No, it is Libra. Okay, I do remember things. I'm a good fucking partner. None of you can quote me as being wrong. Listen, no, it's because I get... Well, when I'm asked the question, I'm anxious to get it fucking right. That's the problem, all right? Dude, I go pick up her pills, and I know her number and birthday for sure, but I'm always like, am I right on this? Am I actually correct? Because every once in a while, the person at the fucking counter is like, oh, can you have your phone number? And it's like, I didn't prepare the phone number. I prepared her name and birthday. That's all you should fucking need, dude. Why do you want her number? You're gonna fucking call her? She's my girlfriend. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? I'm gonna say they don't have elements to the songs. Fuck you. I'm backed in a corner. Air, fire, earth, or water. Oh no, they do. They actually are. Don't they go through a cycle? Because they're in that order or some shit like that, right? I have the autism where I remember dates for literally no reason. I have the autism where I fucking forget about it. I am wrapping up at 8. We do need to actually wrap up because it is getting close to 8 and I do need to go back to editing. Oh god. Yes, I don't remember it. Do you like British people? I hang out with British people. You know what's up. Okay, each month's birthstone, we're now getting into the real fucking crackpot territory. We don't need to be doing this. Oh no, let's not do that, dude. Holy shit, that's... I don't know why that sound like that's where I'm like, oh no, that's where you're gonna start recommending me the fucking Gaia streaming service. Dude, where you start reading and it's like, if we just open up our minds, we can change our genetic code. Yeah, we're not going down that route, man. I immediately forget anything that is numbers. Fair. I'm so sorry. Yeah, listen, I like my British friends. Fucking Helen, not the Helen is in chat right now, but Mid Jellyfish Helen. She is British, and she's part of the D&D group I play, so we're chill. April's is an easy one. Fool's Gold, is that what you mean? I was gonna say Amber. It's not the other one. It's the one that Amethyst, right? Something like that. Does it start with an A? Is that why it's easy? I need answers. All right, so that's gonna do it for this stream. Ending on a weird note where I just kind of left shit up in the air. Diamond, fuck. Fucking shit. You did great, thank you. British people here, Amethyst February. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm gonna forget about all this. That's the sad part. Anything that I do on stream, I gotta remind everybody. Anything I do on stream, it's gone. It's out of my head. So just a warning. Amethyst Spicy, and I can't spell either of them. Amethyst is a fucking hard one, yeah. Everything is fake and nothing matters. And that's a good note to end on. TikTok, I'm going to close you guys out first. Have a great night. Take it easy. Thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed watching on TikTok, consider watching on twitch.tv/AGuyNicknamedJC. Motherfucker. And yeah, have a great night, TikTok. I'll see you all in the next one. Yeah, I'm going to watch this movie probably tomorrow, so don't worry. I'm on it. Don't worry, I'm on it. Have a good night, TikTok. Hold on, where's the fucking end button? There it is. People are coming into the stream as I end it. God damn it. Do I go on? No, I'm not going on. Bye. Twitch, before this ad starts, have a great night. Take it easy. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all for joining me on stream. I should be back next Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Great crowd as always. Very much appreciate y'all being here. I'm out, Josh, motherfucker. Sorry. Allowed. And also, Tito, thank you very much for the 100 bits right at the end. I appreciate it. All right, I'm heading out. Ads are probably about to start. I'm so sorry if you're getting out as I say goodbye. But have a great night. Take it easy. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, motherfucking Girl Scouts, and end screen.